we go. Hello, everybody. I am live. A little bit later than normal. Oh, I'm like, there's no event. An event hasn't started, but that's the top of the hour, and I'm not at the top of the hour. So yeah, I'm all sorts of confused. It's been a long day already. All right, so we've got Pip, who is early, and then Mr. 3, Robin, J. Honus. Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate that. Derek, Angel, Jeep, Monkey Nuts, Mike, Nautical Stew, Steve, RHPS, Miafu. Hello, everybody. Angel. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's see. So, I'm a little confused. I was actually in the middle of doing dailies for another character when the patch, or not the patch notes, but the Inside the Vault dropped, and yeah. So I'm live, right? Make sure I'm live. Yes, I am. All right. I did things in slightly different order today, so I'm a little yes. Anyway, hello Benji, welcome. I'm still trying to digest the just the dump of information we got, and when the BTS finally comes out, whenever that is, I don't even know where to start. There's just so much. It's crazy. I'm excited, but at the same time, it is overwhelming. Okay, so what I want to do, I think I want to do this fishing quest. I'm gonna do the fishing daily first. I actually logged in a few days ago to just dump legendary items, and I decided to do the fishing daily. It was in Skyline Valley, and I just went, I don't feel like it. Oh, there's a camp, perfect. And I didn't feel like it, so I just didn't do it because I didn't feel like going to Skyline Valley on this character. So, but I'll do it right now. It was fun. It was exciting. I'm looking forward to. I mean, some of those changes are just bananas. I mean, they're just so crazy, and I'm like the amount of like the possibilities for things looks like there's a lot. So all right, let's do. So we've got rain. Let's do our Pip-Boy light. Hopefully, I can see through the. Can I see this? There we go. All right, I should have. Oh, I used the wrong bait. Let's do. Darn it. Let's do this again. I want to use the improved bait. Maybe. There we go. Oh, it's kind of laggy. I have noticed the game has been a bit laggy the last couple days. A lot of input latency on things. Bouncy arrows. I'm looking forward to that, like where you can ricochet from one target to the next. And I was hoping we get something like that. Another thing I was hoping for was like being able to shoot multiple arrows at once, which we didn't get. But I don't know. I'm the changes. I mean, some of the changes are just so nuts, and it's one of those things that like people who are complaining. It's like, how could you possibly complain? Like, how could you even understand what is happening? Read all those notes. I mean, a lot of that stuff. It's like you have to read through it a whole bunch of times just to make heads or tails of, because you get like a change in one area that, oh, this looks bad. I mean, like there was like, for example, the V63 carbine. It's like, oh, it's losing damage, right? But then you see another change later on where it's getting an AP cost increase. Well, the way I use it is out of VATS, and so it's actually getting a net damage buff. So it's like, until you actually look at all of the things, how do you? It's like, I don't know. And until you can try it out, I don't know. People, I have no idea. Like, I actually haven't had a chance to do. I mean, I literally didn't have much time. So I'll look at the Bethesda Discord at some point, maybe. I don't know. There'll be 10 million messages that I missed. Hello, Chris Bazookovich. Welcome. Any logical reason for the assault rifle buff? No, but I mean, they did want it to be the top of the class. I mean, the thing is, it got a buff, but so did everything else. I mean, they wanted it to be the top of the class, obviously, and I mean, the assault rifle, or the combat rifle, the fixer, and the handmade all got big buffs as well. So, yeah, I mean, everything has got a big buff, and I'm assuming at some point we're gonna get some nightmare hellscape bunch of enemies that's gonna require all that damage. I don't know. Hey, Brian. All you saw was tweaked auto uses more AP and VATS crits every 4th shot. Yeah, well, that's one way to read it. All they said was if you were critting every other shot, it's probably gonna go every 3 to 4. But until we know specifics, we can't judge, right? I mean, they're trying to make the I mean, VATS is too strong. I mean, that's part of it. I mean, out of VATS needs to be brought up, which is happening. And VATS was just overperforming. The main reason for that was critical hits. And so at some point, criticals needed to take a hit, as it were. Now, if they could have some way to give critical hits outside of VATS, that'd be great. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of weird something why they're, I mean, there's got to be a reason why they're not doing that. I don't know. But basically, it's about trying to bring things to the middle, right? Bring the bad stuff up a bit and the stuff that's overperforming, like critical hits, down a bit. So we'll see how it goes. X3 sniper scope on a bow. There you go. Hello, John. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch some fish here. And I'm hoping my voice holds out for the stream will be, you know, half hour shorter. But hopefully my voice holds out. An hour and a half of reading, Inside the Vault did take a toll. So we'll have to see how it goes. That's just trying to make free aim work. It won't. Better the old game engine, crappy netcode thumbs. I don't know. I think the I mean, free aiming does work. I mean, people say that it doesn't. It works. Just, I mean, I play characters that don't use VATS. I've done it lots of times, and free aim does work. It may be now my experience is mostly Bethesda games, and I understand that, you know, other games are better at it, and it may not be as smooth as other games, but that doesn't mean it doesn't work. And they're not trying to push people out of VATS. That's not really the point. They're trying to make it so that, because right now VATS, you know, there's no skill at all, and it just is overperforming like crazy. And so they're trying to make it so that VATS is still good. It's a good option, and as long as there's critical hits in VATS and there's not outside of VATS, it'll probably always outperform non-VATS. But they're trying to just make it so that the gap isn't so huge. You hip fire a lot. Don't use it. I mean, I mean, if you saw that video, the last video where I did the build video, that's the character I've been playing the most lately, and it's a hip fire. I mean, I don't manual aim, I don't use VATS, it's just hip fire. And it's amazing how well that is performing now compared to, you know, what it would have done in the past. So a lot of good work has already been done. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the game needs changes. I mean, it needs constant adjustments, even if it's ones that maybe hit the weapon we like the most or the playstyle we like the most. It does need changes, right? Like, it just needs to constantly, it's so warm today. It needs to evolve. I mean, it's a live service game. It can't stay exactly the same all the time. It just can't. Otherwise, you know, people, it's funny. People are like, oh, everything's always the same, I'm bored. And then when there's changes, oh, how could you change that? Like, why would you make these changes? It's like, don't change what I'm doing, change what everyone else is doing. Yeah, that's too far away. Hipfire a lot too. It's really good, especially if you use right perks. Well, and the thing is, like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people like upset. Oh, we're not going to be able to shoot the Guardian, not going to be able to solo the Guardian. I mean, honestly, the meta way that people do it now is they use Ricochet a lot, right? They use Ricochet, Bullet Shield. That doesn't require VATS. That doesn't require line of sight. And I'm imagining that will still work to take down the shield. And then you could take down the, you know, the bot however you like. Although the auto axe is definitely going to be not quite as strong as it was. We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, number one, we haven't gotten our hands on the changes yet, so that's part of it. Number two, this is just like the first round of stuff, and there'll be input and whatever, and things will get adjusted along the way. So whatever's in the notes isn't necessarily the way it's going to, you know, the way it's going to end up. But we'll see. I'm completely reserving judgment until I see. I'm just excited for it. DMN, hello, hello. Good day so far. Kind of a little frustrating. I was hoping that Inside the Vault article would come out sooner than it did. It was kind of late enough. I mean, honestly, it was the point because I was determined that I was going to read that today. I was going to do a stream of that. And if it came out too late, I was just going to have that and be the only stream and just do that. Because it's like, okay, I need to be ready to go. I don't know when it's going to happen. And I'm like, yeah. Had I known it was going to be that late, I could have had a little bit more productive of a morning. Let's see, Asylum Worker Hat green and a laser gun gamma wave emitter. That was one of the changes, right? Like those emitters that do the, or those, what did I get? Oh, the green, drown coffee table. All right, let's search for notes. Okay, we got an event coming up any minute. Let's see what that is first. And then take it from there. We'll see what the next event is. Make the radius bigger, shoot from above. Well, I'm kind of wondering if you have stuff that does like, you know, like the Tesla cannon, could you use take down the Guardian with the Tesla cannon without VATS? I mean, would it wrap around and hit the shield generator? It'd probably take forever, I would think. I don't know. Love VATS in CSGO, so good. Oh, okay. CSGO had VATS? I didn't know that. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking forward to the changes. I think it's going to be fun to play around with. And for all the people that are frustrated with having to change your build all the time, every 3 months or whatever, this should be the last go round for the big, where they do like the massive changes and stuff. I mean, there'll always be changes, but this should be the last of it. They're finally hitting the heavy guns, melee, and bows. And that's the end of the big ass changes. So, I needed a... What weapon am I? I crafted an icebreaker. Oh yeah, by the way, I crafted an icebreaker. But yeah, I was right in the middle of my dailies. I still have, I have to kill 10 ghouls and 10 scorched and collect some teddy bears, so this will help with that. There we go. All right. I got 3 down and, uh-oh. There we go. I don't know if this is the best defending weapon, but... There we go. It's called aimbot. Oh. I mean, that's what it is, right? It's an aimbot, right? Just try to get my... I mean, I'm sure I'll get ghouls. I'm not that worried. It's not like ghouls are hard to find. Yeah, you want to do that? I'll play. I like to play. That's my favorite thing to do. Hey, Jules, welcome. You asked what the ways of building up VATS crits were. The devs were saying would be available since they nerfed the VATS crit fill. And they said accuracy will help. Well, there was the one, right? They said something about outside of VATS. There's a build up, whatever. I mean, I think it's fine. I think being able to crit every other shot is just way too strong. Personally, I don't think that ever should have been a thing. It's so broken. And so I think the way you do that is you bring up the damage from every shot, and then you reduce the frequency of critical hits. Kind of smooth out the damage a bit. You got your faster spin up? Yeah, I saw that. We'll see what that means, right? It didn't give a percent. It didn't say like X% faster. It just said faster. So to me, that's very ambiguous. I'd rather get a specific thing, like 50% faster or something. I don't know. But why reward VATS crits for not? I don't know, Jules. I have no idea. I was expecting to see farther down in that for them to have a patch note that said, or a perk change that gave you critical hits outside of VATS. Like I was expecting that, which didn't happen. But again, we didn't get every change. I mean, they obviously didn't give every change because not all perks were mentioned, right? I mean, there was was it Martial Artist and Incisor? Those weren't mentioned. Are they removed or are they changed or are they the same? So they didn't talk about every single perk. I think we just got highlights, so we'll have to see. 10% crit chance on manual aim? I don't remember that at all. I think you're making that up. I mean, I do have the patch notes. I could actually, I still have them up. I don't think that's a thing though. I think let's see if I can find it. Let's see, wasn't it the patch notes? Just remember to discuss. Oh, discussed by who? Yeah, it wasn't in the patch notes. So yeah, I don't. I mean, there's Psychopath with refills your critical outside. Yeah, outside. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. I mean, at this point, it's a matter of looking forward. I need to look. I mean, I haven't looked at the Beth Discord to see what. I'm sure there's dev comments here and there responding to stuff. So. Bod, hello. Just pulled up the stream since you're off work. Did you just miss your thoughts on Bulletstorm? No, I haven't talked about it. I don't really have thoughts on anything at the moment other than I'm looking forward to the change. I mean, it sounds interesting. But yeah, I streamed earlier. I did I streamed the whole Inside the Vault article. I don't really have thoughts. Until I can get my hands on stuff, I don't have big thoughts on anything other than I'm looking forward to the changes. Because it's just too hard to know. Are we there? Oh, we're not even there yet. Okay. Wow, the bar is moving slowly. Feels like I've been playing a while. Is the bar not moving? Oh, I know what's happening is like I'm playing and that's it. There's one person playing, so. Okay, awesome. Bar is moving slowly. Reggie, hello. LMG nerf was not needed. Again, until I get my hands on it, I don't know that it's a nerf. I mean, that's the thing. We just don't know until we actually shoot them. I mean, people read, oh, they're changing ammo types. That's a nerf. Well, we don't know. I mean, especially with all the changes going, I mean, sometimes it seems like something is a nerf and it's not. So I don't know. We'll see. Is that Bidge? Bidge Originalum? Hello to, is that Denmark? Hello to Denmark. Norway? I don't know which, is that Denmark or Norway? I'm not really sure. Hello, Denmark? Go with Denmark? Okay, hello to Denmark. I don't know my flags very well. But there's like 2 Denmarks and 1 Norway. So I'm gonna go with Denmark. Switching to 45 is wild. The damage was lowered and all the resources we use on crafting the ammo. Well, I mean, yeah, if, okay. Everyone's outside, hang on. It's like everyone, this always happens at this event. You know, everyone stands outside trying to get hits in and then the musicians don't get defended. It's like a social contract. People are playing instruments to get the thing progressing. That means the defenders have to actually defend, not, you know, go on walkabout. All right, I got my 10 ghouls. There we go. So I just need 10 scorch, which should be up. In fact, I'll get that when I go to Bolton Green. Probably. Konomi, hello, hello. Norway, all right. Hello to Norway. One of those. I don't necessarily consider them interchangeable. I mean, they are different countries. Oh, better loot these before they despawn, right? This is going incredibly slow. Denmark is a white cross. All right. Big De? Is that what it is? Big De? Is that how it's pronounced? Not even close to the way I said it then. But yeah, I mean, as far as things go, I'm not gonna have any kind of freak out, or, well, I wouldn't anyway. No matter how it turns out, I'm not gonna have any freak out. But it's just one of those things where I gotta get my hands on it and see how it goes. And also keep in mind that it is the test server. So this is things that are tested out, and there can be adjustments before we get to the release. So, and it's definitely not something to get, it's not something to get upset about for sure. Looks like we're close. All right, Steve's got his Fists of Fury ready, it looks like. And it's so, wow, okay. No, I already killed 10. I don't need any more. Punch it. Punch it. You got it. Get it. There we go. Actually, probably it didn't. Did I get a nailer? That's how you know. This is pretty good though. From point blank range. I don't have any perks or anything. I just crafted this. I don't know. I don't even know the flechette mod, so. That's not a thing that I have. All right, let's go to here. And then be on our way for some questing. They increased ammo crafting. Well, and that's part of the thing with the 308. I think that's one of the changes is, I don't know why they just don't raise the ammo crafting of the 308. I don't know. Ario Sato, hello, hello. Let's see here. I'm sure there'll be a ton of changes before it drops to lots of things. So yeah. Last Wolf Lord, hello. Nuclear grenades got changed, explosion bigger, but line of sight. Yeah, that's interesting about the line of sight. Now they didn't mention because the floater grenades don't floater grenades do that too? They go through walls, and that wasn't mentioned as something that was changed. Because floater grenades, I mean, that damage over time is really good. So wasn't that, I mean, don't floater grenades go through things? I was pretty sure they did. All right, let's do, and that wasn't mentioned as something that was fixed. So I don't know, we'll see. Mark, hello, hello. Might be PvP, yeah, might be PvP for, yeah, might be, I don't know. Stealth got a little bit of a buff. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. There's so many changes. It's really hard to know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to know. Rad Scorpion Fillet. All right, let's go. What's this? Oh, Drowned Coffee Table. There you go. Someone wants one of those. And Treasury Notes. Oh, when I did look in the Pip-Boy for talking to Smiley about buying gold, there was no quest. I looked through every single side, miscellaneous, whatever. There is nothing telling you to go talk to Smiley and buy some gold. Nothing at all. Oh, and something else I had a question about. So if anyone remembers, so I was looking at the quest here, and not personal matters, but Overseer's mission. Didn't this used to be a main quest? I mean, because this was the main quest, what, right? Was the Overseer's mission? I thought this was still a main quest. Because, like, the personal matters was a side quest, because that's just her own little thing where she does walk down memory lane. But the Overseer's mission, I swear that used to be in main quests. And it's not anymore. And I'm not sure when that was actually changed, because I just noticed it when I was looking for something for smiling. Let's see. Let's do Gulper stuff and some water. And head on up to Bolton Green. Let's see. There's Bolton. Oh, there's a house. I mean, it's not a real house. But, no. I hate how the fast travel is not the same button. Not the same sequence of button pushes. Cone of fire reduction. Yes. I'm not sure. Or I know that's one of the things. Oh, for gimbal bracers. Yeah, gimbal bracers are taking a little bit of I'm not sure how that, I mean, we'll have to see how it translates when it actually, this is almost like a nuke zone. Oh, because of the weather machine. Geez, really weather from a best, okay. I don't understand the weather there. I mean, there's no water. Oh, let's see. Let's do our, hunting rifle. We got this all suppressed. I decided I didn't like the Gatling gun. It wasn't, like, I wasn't spec'd for it, so it just wasn't, it was not a good weapon for me to use. And since I've unlocked this on the scoreboard, or the season board, whatever, figured I'd give it a go. Yeah, it was originally, it was the, I mean, it was the quest, right? Like, originally, that was like, that's what there was that. But I didn't realize that it had actually been moved from main to, because I know it was main at one point. Like, I saw it as main. So, there we go. I got something there. That's not a scorched at all. And I'm kind of looking forward to, because we're going to get better loot from these things right here. So I'm kind of curious, because now we get nothing. So, you know, I'm curious what, you know, what better loot will actually look like. You know, better than nothing. That's not really a high bar. I mean, it could be like a stim pack. Which is along the lines of what you get, like a nuclear winter, because you could loot those in nuclear winter, and you could get things like a stim pack or Rad-X or, you know, stuff like that. So I'm assuming, oh, there's a teddy bear. That's one of the things I needed, right? I needed like 3 teddy bears. Although you could get that from area looting. That's how I got it on my main account, was area looting. I don't think, oh, there's. Wow, there's a, I hit the jackpot of treasure hunters. Come on. It's like sometimes those point blank ranges are not. Is it in here? I think it's upstairs. Yeah, it looks like it's, or it sounds like it's upstairs. One of the team had speakers and mic on. Oh, someone on the team had speakers. Oh, okay. Wasn't me. My speakers aren't even plugged in. Sometimes I get an issue where when I change from like speakers to mic, I lose sound. And if I unplug the speakers before I do that, I don't have an issue. There we go. I think that's all of them. Ornate. Nice. And there's probably 3 in here, I'm guessing, or 2. For some reason I was thinking there was 3. He's the boss. There we go. It's another scorch somewhere. I'm looking at, ooh, Dick Doll. That could be useful. Have that. I'm just looking to see if there's any teddy bears. Not that that's going to be a hard thing to do, but yeah. Now I just picked up a ton of stuff, so I have to go I have to go here. I just did a ton of looting, and then we'll go up to the cave. You got duct tape? I've never gotten anything other than, I mean, nuclear winter, I used to get stuff all the time, but I mean, I can't say I spent a lot of time looting, but I've never gotten anything. Mole Miner Treasure Hunters, yeah. Hey, Brian. They must have a pretty crazy update planned for December. Well, I think what we're going to see in December is going to be content. What it's going to be, who knows? But I'm really looking forward to finding out. Let's see. Let's do... let's see. We've got these pails, right? We got a pail and an ornate pail and a dusty. I think I got... Wait. And a dusty. And a big pile of things. Yeah, at some point I need to do something with my legendary script. Because I'm over 7,000 at this point. I may just buy modules. I mean, that's probably what I'll do. Buy modules and roll things I want to roll. All right, let's head up in the direction of, let's see, we've been here. Let's just go from Fort Atlas. And see if I can get caught up on the chat. But I think what we're getting is, I mean, we're going to get a big content drop, I'm assuming. And hopefully it means the content's going to be difficult and all this extra power will be needed. We'll see. We will see. When did we get Treasure Hunters? It started yesterday and it goes through the weekend. What's the biggest change? Oh, it's hard to say, John. I mean, the patch notes, the article took me an hour and a half to read. So there's a lot of things, so I'm not really sure. I don't even know what I could say what the biggest change is. There's just a lot. There's a lot of big changes. I don't know what the biggest one would be. And honestly, until we actually get our hands on it, it's really going to be hard to know. You know, some of the things it was hard to know exactly what it even meant. So until I get my hands on it, who knows? Baby seal event, yes. 45 minutes reading and 45 minutes yapping. No, it was pretty much, I mean, it wasn't nonstop, but it was pretty close to nonstop reading. I mean, if I didn't do any commentary in between, I probably could have cut maybe 10 minutes out of it. It was a lot. Hey, Lex, welcome. Okay, well, it was either delay it or cancel it, because it wasn't going to happen on time. There was no way that was going to be a thing. So that was the option. Delay it or cancel it or go live with Dead Air. Could have done that, just gone live and then eventually sat down. People could have had that. Could have done the intro screen for 30 minutes. Let's see here. Wait, am I there? Oh, I'm not there. I'm like, look, I was thinking the cave was like right here. I don't know why. Cave is over this way. The Wendigo Cave, the scariest cave in the game. We shall see how it goes. Yeah, I keep waiting. I mean, I'm looking forward to the one day when they come out and they talk about how, you know, I don't know, maybe Overeater stops working the way it is, or I don't know. We'll see. Go live while eating. I could have done that. I wouldn't have been. I mean, I wouldn't have been eating at the computer, so it still would have been an empty chair. So that would have been super exciting. Live while eating, no. It's bad enough that I drink on stream. I swear I heard a Wendigo. There's not supposed to be a Wendigo outside of the cave. The Wendigo is supposed to be inside the cave. All right, so we've got the Wendigo cave. It's like my hidden bar went away there for a second. We got another event, but whatever. We'll see what it is. Ultrasight ammo no longer dropping will suck. Yeah, I'm kind of interested about that. Because they're saying it's going to be more damage, but my guess is it's going to be a significant amount of damage more. I mean, that would kind of make sense, right? Like if maybe it gives you, I mean, I don't want to speculate on an amount, but if it gives you a significant increase in damage, then ultrasight ammo becomes like this special thing that you use. And I think that's kind of interesting. And the fact that they did talk about changing ammo types, I'm kind of curious what that's going to look like, where you could just like, okay, we're going to use, I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be anything like, like explosive ammo or anything like that, but, changing ammo types for more damage. I'm curious if I had a jetpack. See, if I had something, I could just go up there. I don't have any of that stuff. So that's out of luck. Let's just do these. I think this is mole rats. Oh, there's a. Oh, that one's legendary. 2-star legendary. ETC, 100% damage for ultrasight. Is that what it's? See, I don't even remember. Is that what they said? 100%. So it'll be. I I'm fascinated. I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, the thing is, like, all of these changes, they're interesting. Cormons with explosive. Well, that could be interesting. I won't have any mods for it though. Oh, I like test your metal. I like test your metal. You know what? Screw it. We'll come back. We'll do test your metal and then we'll come back here. How about that? I like test your metal. Ultrasight arrows. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how everything shakes out, and I think there's going to be a lot of fun build ideas. I mean, I won't have any shortage for stream characters. That's for sure. I mean, we could have a ninja character that does just throwing knives and bows. That could be fun. I don't know. And I'll come here and there'll be nobody here. I know someone will be here because Steve is on the server. And if Steve's on the server, there's always someone that will do events. Right? Right.
My teammates are... I'll be in contact with you.
Ooh, I want to see something here. Is the fire... the fire doesn't start until the... I wanted to test something, but it doesn't start until the event. So whatever. That's fine. Whatever. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, Steve's here. It's fine. We got this. Me and my hunting rifle. I mean, I could do the... I mean, if I'm not sneaking, I might as well do this, right? Let's do some harpooning. How about that? Do some harpooning. Heard this one build streamer and he wants to make a switchblade build after reading the notes. I mean, the amount of ideas that can come, it's just like, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Just new stuff to play with and I mean, honestly, when the PTS opens, I have no idea where to even start. I need to go through the patch notes again. And yeah, I need to go through the patch notes again to try and figure out where to even begin whenever it opens up. I want to have, I mean, at this point, I think I need to have a plan of what to look at first because there's just so many interesting changes and they're not everything is related to each other. So we'll just see how it goes. Switchblade's a lot of fun. Yeah, Switchblade's fun. Put fractures on the bow for extra chaos 3. Yeah. Fractures on the bow. Well, here's the thing. I mean, imagine if you got... that was weird. I think it was broken. I mean, imagine if you are using the perk that ricochets, you know, or whatever, like the arrow goes to 3 different targets, and each one of those, it does enough damage to do crippling on each one of those targets. You could have this chain reaction of just, you know, explosion, explosion, explosion. And I mean, like I said, like the ideas, the possibilities anyway, at least now, are amazing. Whether they'll actually shake out that way, who knows? Okay, I'm aiming. There we go. But wouldn't that be amazing if the iBot took off and did like super speed? It didn't. It didn't do that at all, but that would be fun. All the sneak stuff is great if they didn't break sneaking. Well, and that's part of the issue. I mean, it's just like with melee, right? The biggest issue with melee has not been that it doesn't do enough damage. I mean, there's a lot of weapons. I mean, like the Assaultron blade, that looks like that's gonna be really cool. Like that's pretty weak considering how good it looks. But there's a lot of melee weapons that do really good damage. The problem is you're doing an event and everything is because you have a knife, everyone else has a gun. And so the problem becomes by the time you are able to try and get a hit on an enemy, they're dead because somebody shot them. And so until that's addressed, you can bring up melee as much as you want and people are still gonna use guns. Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what people want. They want to shoot enemies, they want to get XP, they want to get whatever. And if they use a melee weapon and everything is dying before they get to it, they'll be like, melee sucks. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Heavy gunner nerf sucks the most to you, especially weapons only fire a few rounds. Bullet storm will stack will mean nothing. Heavy gunner nerf? What heavy gunner nerf? What I missed something. I never read anything about a heavy I didn't notice a heavy weapon nerf. What? I didn't catch that. Friend who uses a burning barb sheep club is happy though. She's getting over 200% damage increase. Yeah, hey Patrick, welcome. It'll be interesting, yes. I mean, to me, heavy guns look like, honestly, heavy guns look like they're getting a net benefit. I don't see a nerf at all. I think heavy guns are gonna be stronger than they are now. So, Yeah, I don't know. Yondu build? Yes, exactly, Yondu. Well, yeah, you can do a Yondu build because it's throwing, because the same things that benefit the bows benefit throwables, right? And Yondu used the little quiver thingy that went, so you could do, I don't know what would be an equivalent of that, but yeah. A melee only event? Well, I mean, we've got Resilient when we have mutated events. But yeah, melees, I mean, I like playing melee. I love playing melee. There's so many fun weapons. The problem is it gets old after a while just because the content really isn't, it's range focused. So yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Adam, 50 cal and well, yeah, but the LMG, it was like 1 point of damage or something. And that's just the number there. I mean, sometimes the number doesn't tell the whole story. I mean, we have perks and things and, but yeah, the 50 cal, I really would have given the 50 cal a damage buff. I was kind of disappointed in that. But again, that could change. Oh, look at this. We got some stretchy stuff. But again, until it's actually finalized, we just don't, you know, we don't know what the final version is. But yeah, I was hoping the 50 cal would get a buff because to me, it feels like an underperformer compared to other things. And I didn't see anything that really made it look like it's going to be stronger. But until I try it, I won't know. Yeah, the flying whistle activated arrow, yeah. Melee for non-events, Tesla for events. Yeah, but I don't know. If I'm playing, especially if I just want to do events, then and I want to play my melee character, it's like, okay, I'm playing a melee character and I'm shooting things and I'm not really playing a melee character. So it's kind of, it feels like a letdown when that happens. Let's see here. We've got all these things and let's turn all this stuff in. Assassin's Rolling Pin, Mr. Handy, Buzzblade, Black Powder, no. If I had more mods with that. Okay. Into the scrap heap. 3 heavy gunner perks lost their damage increase. They only have bullet storm buff. Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. Rather than sad. Well, they're doing both. They're doing both. We can kill super mutants fast enough. Well, I mean, they're doing a damage adjustment, so super mutants may not be so easy to kill. Oh, wow, this is getting... stack weight's only 4. All right. Super mutants might not be so easy to kill. We don't know what the damage adjustment is. We just know they're getting damage adjustments. I mean, until we actually can try stuff out, you know, we just don't know. Melee buffs will be great, but in event, stealth players will kill everything. Yep.
All right, listen up, agents.
VAT storing weapons when I don't know how that would work. Because really, to be able to throw in VATs, you'd need to, I mean, for them to build that in the game, you'd have to make it so that when I equip a grenade or whatever, or throwing knife, it would become my weapon, right? So, I mean, I would love it if there was a way to do that. Or if there was just a better mechanic, because it doesn't really sound like that's changed at all. It's just the damage is different. We've got some perks. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. Hey, Monkey, welcome, welcome. Gonna be afraid to scrap anything with... Don't scrap anything, don't... I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, I had a video I was gonna do tomorrow, and I don't think I'm gonna do it because it was like one of the weapons that I was thinking was done is getting another buff, a rather significant one. So now I'm just going, all right, I guess I won't do that video because it's gonna be different, significantly different later. And different enough that my opinion of the weapon will probably change. So, you know. Fat Man upgrade is crazy. Yeah, the Fat Man, yeah. They went a little bananas with the explosive buffs. Well, you can, but it's not built in. I mean, it's a glitch, right? Like you have to kind of do an like, I don't want to say an exploit. It's more of just like it's a weird glitch that you have to try and take advantage of. That's not a built-in mechanic when that happens. All right, I got a hit on. And it's crippled. There you go. That's a thing you can do now. Oh, and I can still hear my footsteps. That, to me, that's the biggest win of all. When I do this event and I can still hear my footsteps. Uh-oh, someone died. Strong arm is great quality of life change. We can dump the perk card now. And I don't even remember. I mean, I need to go through the notes again. I mean, I only read it once, so. Kind of like Novats for throwable, the visible arc, make it easy. It is. The problem with throwables, honestly, is it really goes, I mean, it goes with stealth. Because once enemies start moving, good luck. Like, you're not hitting anything once they start moving. But if they hold still and you hold still, I mean, it's still funky. Even with because I played with the throwing arc, it's still kind of very, it's very time consuming. But the fact that you'll be able to one-shot things because the damage is so much more, it'll make it fun. I may have to do another throwables only character. I mean, I did one before, but this one should be, yeah, I think it'll be time for another one. Let's see, let's just scrap all this stuff. And we got a nuke at some place. I didn't see it launch it, but it was Jeep. I'm guessing then it'll be the Queen for sure. Looks like, all right, that's a fun little, all right. That's interesting. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Paul, let's see. What was the question? Just throwable skill. Can we do that in the stream? In what stream? Go through the notes? No, I mean, I did a stream where I went through the notes. Like, that was the stream. I did one earlier today. It took me an hour and a half. So, yeah, that's what that stream is for. That's not what this stream is for. Oh, great, we got a turret base, turret camp. Let's see, I'll do this. Maybe. Although, I don't think those turrets... Oh, no, it's not a turret. There's people. I thought it was turrets. I thought this was... that's a player. I thought it was a turret. I'm like, why aren't those turrets doing anything? They're not... They don't seem to be turreting. Come on. Yes, that's why I have a scope. My crit meter... I guess my crit meter is filling. Very, very slowly, though. And there's that. All right. Queen Camp is up here, not you. Oh, okay. Fire in the hole, strong arm. We could see the grenade arc without the perk. Yeah, that's a good. I do think that's a good change. Being able to see the arc without the perk. That's pretty nice. I mean, it definitely helps if you're doing most sensational game. Because I used to run. Uh-oh, that wasn't me. I used to run fire in the hole just for most sensational game. And that was the only thing I needed it for. But now, you know, like if you have to throw the potatoes at the people on the stage, and having that perk just available is really nice, or just that effect rather. Really nice. Hangry, hello, hello. Most of the changes look good. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Floating platform camp to break the landing. Well, it's not floating though. I mean, there are stairs. I'm sure you could build something exactly like that and it would not tip over. It'd be structurally sound. I mean, this is getting pretty good damage just aiming, and I don't have any of the aiming down scope perks. So, and I'm hitting, is that 1400 times 2? So I'm getting good, mostly because I can't get, she doesn't get close enough for me to actually use VATS. Which is fine, so it's a good thing I'm not using the harpoon gun. There we go. Oh, she counts as a scorched. I guess she does. Of course she counts. She counts as a scorched. Nice. And we're going, and we're going. So I don't know that those platform camps make anything easier. I got a prime. Won't be needing a prime plans anymore, right? Prime ammo is going to be too rare. So I would say, here's the thing though, like if you do use prime ammo, you have 3 months to farm it, right? You have a lot of notice to hopefully, I mean, if you don't have Fallout First, obviously that's a problem, but if you have Fallout First, you have 3 months to farm the ammo, to do all the contextual stuff. Because the thing is, like if you use, I mean like Gauss weapons right now, they return like a Gauss rifle, take a Gauss rifle, make it prime, you'll get so much 2mm back. Right now, with contextual ammo, you could farm so much. Not unlimited, but so much. Let's see, none of these things are good. Hunting rifle will do just fine without the prime receiver. Well, the hunting rifle is getting another buff, so it's doing fine now. I mean, I don't have a prime receiver on this one, right? Let's see here. No, I just have a hardened receiver, so, I mean, and it's getting a buff, so I think it'll be fine. But even then, I mean, like Ultra Sight 308, you could craft a lot in a very short period of time that would last you a while. So let's see, we do this. And let's go sell some things. It's been a minute. We've done like 3 events, boom, boom, boom. And all of these things. Yeah, I think the floater flamer grenades, because I think these go through walls, and they got buffed huge. So floater flamer may be the new nuka grenade, I think. We'll see, but it might be for me.
Sulfur baths will leave you feeling rejuvenated.
Vintage Nuka Shine. No idea where that would have come from. Let's put that away, though. Let's put that away. You never know. Oh, I got a bunch of Prime stuff, too. Vintage Nuka Shine. All right, let's see what we got for plans. Ultrasight Torso, Motion Assist Servos, Crossbow Prime Receiver, Cushion Robot, Raider Power. There we go. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to where are we at with this? All right, let's go back to this. See what we get. Dratus, hello, hello. Wish the game would show your food falling off like it does in Fallout New Vegas. You mean give you an indicator when your food meter drops or what? Isn't Ammo Smith disabled right now? I think that was I think all those perks were re-enabled. I'm pretty sure. Folks down in the lowlands are roasting. We do much better here in Cowtown. Okay. Is first star 2-shot good on anything now? Almost everything. 2-shot is really strong. Hey, Poseidon, welcome. I am great. Hey, Bubba Ray. No, when the food buff falls off. Yeah, I wish there was... What I would like to see, number one, like this part of the menu, effects. I would like to see the food stuff and all the consumable stuff at the top. Like, I don't think that... Because this stuff isn't changing, right? This is all perks that I have. This stuff isn't changing. It's not something I need to check over and over. The food stuff is down here, and it'd be nice if that was actually listed first. Number one. Number two, I wish we could have like a meal. So we could basically check a bunch of foods, and when we do it, we just do one button press and it takes all of the foods at once. Would be nice. What weapon is the 2-shot good on? The Bloody or Furious isn't. Is it good on the Bloody or Furious isn't? That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. But just because something else might be better doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, 2-shot's really good. I mean, I use 2-shot. I mean, like Gunther's Big Iron is 2-shot, and it's really good. Oh, I guess stuff respawned. Or one thing respawned. I guess I got one thing back. Like, what is good on... Like, what is 2-shot good on that... I don't know. I mean, I'd almost say that shot... I mean, the thing about Bloodied is kind of this universal thing. Like, if you're low health... You know, Bloodied, it's really hard to say, no, don't use that. Like, I think there's very few cases when you wouldn't use Bloodied over any other effect if you're low health. I'm not saying there's no cases, but in the cases where you wouldn't use Bloodied, I would probably use Furious. That's not explosive. Not sure, though. It doesn't make it bad. Did I say 2-shot was the best? No. But just because the thing is good doesn't mean... I mean, look at it this way, Jules. Like, suppose you have $10 million. Let's say you have $100 million, right? But some guy living next to you has $200 million. So he has more than you. Does that mean that you're poor? No. It just means he has more money. So just because something is a better performer doesn't mean what you have is a bad performer. Or if I have a car that goes 200 miles an hour, but somebody else has a car that goes 250 miles an hour, that doesn't make my car slow. That just makes the other car faster. And you also have to remember that not everyone cares about min-maxing. Like, you don't have to do that. The min-maxers are the ones that are probably the ones crying the hardest about this update, honestly. 2-shot's really good. I mean, it's not that it's not even like not the worst. It's actually really good. I mean, it's a 75% bonus. And yeah. And in the case of shotguns, it might actually be even a little better than that because it actually gives you an extra projectile and increases the damage from all the projectiles. So that one perk that actually gives you like bonus damage per projectile to crippled limbs, two-shot actually should be a little improved that direction. Yeah, but that wasn't the question, Jules. At no point was that the question. The question was, is two-shot good on anything? It wasn't, what would Jules rather use? It was, is two-shot good on anything? And I answered that question. Yes, it's good on almost everything. Shotguns, if you use VATS, it's fine. If you don't use VATS on shotguns, the spread is horrendous with two-shot. So if that's the goal, to tag absolutely everything on the server, then two-shot on shotguns is the way to go. Where's the... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, where's all the... Oh, that was a Mirelurk spawn. There's another spawn. It's like, not everything has to be about min-max and what is the number one thing. Jace, hello, hello. Two-shot protest sign stream. The protest sign stream will be on the 18th. Will be the next one. I was hoping to... I mean... From what I understood, is the protest sign actually did get a bit of a buff. It didn't make it into the patch notes. I'm not hearing Rose at all. I didn't even hear her when I logged into the stream. Or when I logged into the server. There's the key fragment. There we go. Okay, there is Rose.
Hey, I hope you're still alive out there.
Psychotat, sure. Surgical. Oh, I have it tagged. All right, so now we have to go. Oh, Benji's in trouble. So now I have to go here. We'll do that. Hey, Mandy, are the patch notes related to the patch coming this Tuesday? We're getting a patch Tuesday? Is there a patch on Tuesday? Did they announce one? I didn't see it. That is for the PTS. It's not really patch notes. It was inside the vault, but it's for the next PTS whenever that comes online. But I don't know when that's going to be. All right, I got the Scorched. Yeah. How we doing? Did I get all the... I must have got all the teddy bears, too. All right, I got all the teddy bears. All right, I'm good.
Turn into one of those scorched things. It breaks my heart to see him like that. He could be a real jackass, but...
All right, that one didn't take damage. There we go.
No, I'd bet anything he's still got his key fragment on him. So really...
All right, so is this him?
Huge favor by putting him out of our
No. Oh, so he hasn't spawned in yet, I guess. He's over here.
Kiss him goodbye for me.
He is over in this direction.
He's probably all malformed and disgusting now. Yeah, yuck.
Oh, these things can take a punch. But now they are all crippled. There we go. Oh, there's another Scorch somewhere. I heard it. I heard the Scorched, but I don't see it. I heard the Scorched.
I watched you kill David through the viewfinder.
I'm in caution from something.
So...
Nothing is vatsable. All right, so she wants the key fragments. Let's go up there. And then she'll send us away.
Hurry back so we can bust that cache wide open and see what's inside.
Well, I mean, this is a different situation. I mean, normally when we get a PTS, and they give us patch notes. But this time, I think because there were so many patch notes, they wanted to give us time to digest them and maybe figure out a plan of attack before they actually gave us the PTS. So I'm guessing it comes later, maybe tomorrow. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we got it tomorrow. I don't know, but they haven't said. All they said was it's not coming today. That's all we know about the release is it isn't today. So I don't know. We'll find out sooner, I hope, than later. Fox is inside the little shack. Well, usually they're wandering all over the place, but it could be somebody has already been there and killed them. Yeah, I had this, yeah.
I see now.
I still had that quest to find Madigan, even though I've been here.
Good luck getting...
Game Changer, what is it? I think that was a quest.
Anyway, seems real.
All right, so now I did that, so here's the key fragments.
Whatever your name was. You got those key
Is Mr. 3 a.m. on this server? I don't think so.
I'll take those for safekeeping.
Hey, Hermos, happy Friday.
Just one more little thing. David, he had a mistress.
Poor Discord moderators, I guess. I mean, the Discord mods don't tend to do much in the PTS channels. At least historically, they don't. They don't seem to be super active there. Because okay, come on. Because the chat goes off the rails pretty easily. Usually it's like two people going back and forth about unrelated things very often.
she had with her when she died. You might have to look through the town's records.
Player called Overencumbered Man. That's a good name. That's like his alt. His alt's alt account. Come on. Come on. All right, now search for information on Rosalind. Okay, so that's there. What's the event we got? Oh, that. Good. I can ignore that. Let's go here. All the stuff we looted, get rid of it. Notes also made you think explosive weapons won't have good splash damage anymore? I don't know. To me, it seemed like explosive weapons got buffed to the moon. So, I don't know. Like, that was kind of my read-through overall, was explosive just in general is going to be... I don't think we're going to see less... We're not going to see less explosive stuff. Which is, you know, hopefully maybe we're also going to get a slider that'll let us adjust the explosive visuals, I guess. That would be nice, but... I don't know, because I think the patch notes, I mean, they also talked about how this is going to be the building update, and they didn't mention that at all in that article. So, yeah, I would think that, let's see, we've got that. Is this person actually here? Do I have legendaries? I don't have legendaries. Okay, let's go to, I think we're going to the capital, right? Yep, we're going to the capital. I mean, I said this is a Free States quest line, so I at least want to get this started today. Overencumbered Man, there he is, right there. If you had to stream a non-Fallout Bethesda game, what would you pick? Non-Fallout, non-Bethesda. Well, I mean, I did stream Fallout 4. I streamed that for a couple of months. That was not that long ago.
I see you made it into
So that's what I picked before. I mean, if I had to pick something right this minute, I mean, if it had to be non-Bethesda, I'm not sure. I would like to play Cyberpunk, but I don't know how well that would stream. Because whenever I tried to watch that, it always seems like it's really dark. But if it was just a non-Fallout game, I'd do a Skyrim stream off the top of my head.
If any place was gonna have records of any of this, it'd be there.
But I'm not really sure what I would do, to be honest. I've kind of determined that non-Fallout games are probably not, they don't belong on this channel, and I would need to do start another YouTube channel for streaming other things. PC would melt. Would melt what? Yeah, Atomfall maybe. That's a possibility. That sounds really neat. OG Fallout 76, yeah. Stardew Valley, no. No. Oh yeah, I should be able to run Cyberpunk just fine. Based on what I've seen, Cyberpunk should run no problem. I mean, I see people build other, you know, like I watch a lot of like, you know, like PC related YouTube channels, and they'll test like systems that are not as strong as mine, and they're running Cyberpunk, you know, with lots of frames to spare. So I don't worry about that. I think it'll be okay. There we go, trigger it. Not disarm it. I always forget how many, there's like quite a few scorched in here. I always forget about that. I know there's more. There's one. There's one. I'm still in caution. I don't see anything else though. Oh, there we go. Still in caution. Not sure. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not sure why that would be. I guess that's, there we go. Now I'm hidden. Outer Worlds is great. I actually did play Outer Worlds. I didn't stream it, but I did play Outer Worlds. It's been a couple years, I guess. Because we had a couple years ago, we had a really slow, we had a content drought, a really hardcore content drought. And I was playing all kinds of other games at the time, and Outer Worlds was one of them. I played that a lot. I actually liked Outer Worlds. It was really fun. Yes, yes, grenades, I get it. Just trying to get rid of all the nonsense in here. Stripes the Rabbit left the team. Well, that's just too bad. Stalker 2, that's one I'm not really sure. I have a 4070. Stalker 2, I'm not really sure if, I don't know, that sounds pretty demanding, but maybe that's, I know a lot of it was optimization, so maybe that would be, I mean, that would be a possibility. I mean, that's kind of Fallout-y though. I mean, if I did, I mean, what would be the point of going, yeah, I don't know, doing something else that's so close? Let's see, there's Jane Doe, we want her. And find the Master Key holotape. Supposed to play Hello Kitty Adventure with 3 because your wife is stuck without a friend. Oh, condolences. Angel would like to see Atom Fall. That would be good. Well, and there's the thing. Like, Atom Fall is very similar to... I mean, I know it's not similar to Fallout, but I know it's got a similar type of theme in terms of the... You know, a post-apocalyptic type whatever.
Sorry to break it to you, but I was gonna...
But yeah, if I ever... I don't know. I mean, that would be one that I could maybe be tempted to stream on this channel, but not for a while. I mean... Part of the reason I stopped streaming on Wednesdays was just because it was just too hard to find the time to do it. It was cutting into like life, like in a bad way. Stalker fans hate it when you compare it to Fallout. Well, no, yeah. I don't care. I guess that's what it is. I don't care what people, yeah. People can hate or not. Let's see, what does she want? Oh, the Raider Cache. Yeah, we can do that before. Do the Raider Cache before the next event. Let's see here. Card game like Slay the Spire? Maybe. Hey, Darwin, welcome. I don't know that one. I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it, though.
I couldn't even shake it.
Atom Fall is okay, but has text endings, which very much annoyed people. All right. You have a 3080 with an i7-5900X. You run it at 180 FPS. Oh, yeah, mine's a 4070. I have an i7. It's a 13700K. So, but I also stream it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, not only... Oh, I didn't mean to come up this way. I will say that playing a game and then playing a game streaming is much different. Because what I was playing on before was a 1660 Super. It was an i7 7700 1660 Super. And it played Fallout 76 just fine. Streaming it, on the other hand, is a whole other ball game. Part of it is because I stream at 1440, and I was playing at 1080. So, but I was upscaling it, and that was pushing the system to the limit. You know, if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't have upgraded because it played things just fine. You know, at 1080p. But that's why I upgraded sooner than I wanted to, just because YouTube, streaming, actually, mainly. Maybe in the autumn, maybe Aereo. Atom Fall's a similar vibe. Yell at all the Easter eggs. Well, and see, it's one of those things. I wouldn't necessarily want people to spoil the story for me. Or spoil the things. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there was a little bit of, all right, he's already dead. He just died in place. I'm like, why can't I shoot him? Or is he dead? I guess he's dead. I guess he died in place. One of those things. Oh, he's not dead. He's invisible. You can see, like, look right here. You can see the crosshairs are actually red, and it says Treasure Hunter. I wonder if I pull the... No, it's not doing any damage. The crosshairs are red, but... Okay, so there's a Treasure Hunter somewhere. Maybe it's up and around and down the stairs. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure where it is. Is it a... It could have done something like crazy, like gone around here. I've seen that. No. Oh, what's in here? Glass shards. 90% of the Easter eggs. You'd not know if you tripped over them. Oh, well. Let's... Maybe it's down here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I think he's fallen and he can't get up. There's that guy. All right, I don't know. We have a mole miner treasure hunter, and we have a mole miner treasure hunter that's just hidden. I don't know. It's a ghost, yes. Guardians of the Galaxy, but doesn't the Guardians of the Galaxy, like, how would that work? Doesn't it have a lot of copyrighted music? And you can't really play it without the music. Like, that's part of the experience, right? So I don't know that I would do that one.
You'll probably need to bring it to someone in the Free States who can fix it. Joke's on you.
76. Yeah, I mean it's the Steam summer sale, I guess, and Bethesda games are like all 70% off or whatever. All right, well we're just gonna leave here. It'll probably give me a countdown, but this is driving me nuts here in the. Oh wait, never mind. No, cancel that. Duh. Grab the uplink. Grab the uplink, dummy. There we go. Grab this. Medics. I don't have that. Okay, now let's fast travel away. There's one here. It's going to keep me from fast traveling, but there we go. Guardians was a great game. Oh, yeah. Spent so much time down there trying to fish for a Furious fancy revolver. Well, now you can get them in mutated party packs as well. Oh, the Furious. I actually have one. Someone gave it to me. I compared it to a regular single action revolver and it's worse because it doesn't do anything better than a regular single action. And it only has 1 star. So yeah, Furious revolvers, Furious shotguns are interesting, but the Furious or the fancy shotguns are interesting, but the fancy revolver isn't really. I mean, it doesn't do anything, as near as I can tell, doesn't do anything better than a regular single action. So it isn't special. Will be a good legendary setup for a Gauss minigun. Furious with probably either faster fire rate or extra critical damage or even explosive. And then probably reduced AP, I would think. Unless you're using out of VATS, then go for like faster reload. That would be my choice, I think. Big Iron is the best revolver. It is really good. It is really good, and the reload's crazy. Got 3 Nuka-Cola related challenges today. You can do them all at Nuka World on Tour. I know, it's great. It's great. That's what I did. Bought Red Dead 2 on sale for when you have enough time to play it, which is probably never. Yeah, Red Dead 2 doesn't... That would be one I probably wouldn't do. Just because, Western, I don't know. The Western theme just doesn't do it for me. Well, let's see. Oh, I have a power armor chassis. All right, let's put our power armor away. Probably will never use it, but if I ever want a set of I got a missile launcher plan. If I ever want to do, let's see, there's that. Okay, so now we are on to, now we're at the final, okay, so now we have missing link. So Free States. Awesome, so now we have that. Let's cook. I don't know if I don't have any food. Let's see, food. Sweetwater Special Blend, Stingwing Filet. There we go, that's good. How's our gun doing? It's still fine, it hasn't broken yet. Red Dead 2 was good. I heard it's good. You have one with Furious Explosive. Yeah. Just put on your sunglasses when you use it. Love rare days when you get challenges when you can complete most of them at your camp. Yeah. Yeah, I like the challenges that are just like, okay, I can just do them all in one spot and be done. Be done and go about my day. Let's see here. So we've got Free State. Have we been to the Free States bunker? I don't think we have, right? No, we haven't been there. All right, so let's go to where we have been, and probably a Highland Marsh. Let's go there. Make our way. What do you think about story-heavy games like Detroit Become Human? I don't know. I've never really been, I mean, for the most part, I don't play story where there's like a lot of, if you mean story-heavy where there's like a lot of like cutscenes or whatever. Is that what you mean? Like where you'd have to spend a lot of time just waiting for dialogue to happen. And I mean, I like to do things. And so if I have to spend too much time like waiting for dialogue, to me, it hurts the replay value. And for the most part, I play games that I can replay. So it's never my first choice, but I don't know that game. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. You found a treasure hunter. He's invisible. Yeah, oh, can you shoot him? I mean, he's invisible and translucent, I think. Some people log in just for the challenges. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I'll log in and do the challenges and then get them out of the way. And then I can go about doing what I mean, right now, I mean, especially since the last patch, my problem hasn't been a lack of things to do. It's been too many things I want to try and only be able to play one character at a time. And yeah, it's like sometimes I get frozen going, okay, I want to, which character do I want to do? And I can't decide because I have more than one thing I want to play with. So yeah, this last update's been amazing, and the next update just looks just crazy. So yeah, Hope the next season is better than this one. Don't even care about fishing. Oh, well. And I don't know if, as far as content, if there's going to be any next season. I mean, I know we're getting building, but beyond that, I don't know if there's going to be anything at all in terms of a new event or new. I mean, when you see the amount of work that's been done, it's like, okay, how could they possibly have had time to do other things? So I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be content this time or not. Celtic, hello, hello. Loving the sound of the update earlier. Looks like good things for your Mistress of Mystery character. Yeah, and I know at some point they're gonna touch the weapons from there. It won't be this update, but at some point they will make them better. Is there a better way to manage glow other than toxic or gamma gun? No, Miafu, which is why I don't play Ghoul very often. Oh, but speaking of which, so Hermos had asked me what I was planning to do for the 4th of July, and at that time I had nothing planned. I think what I'm gonna do on Friday, and this a week from today, is this character will take a break and we're going to do a black powder stream because I think that'll be a good theme for the 4th of July since it goes back to, I think thematically it works. And so I think that's what I'm going to do next Friday, a week from today, unless we get a PTS that day, then all bets are off. I don't think that's going to happen though. So I think next Friday is going to be a black powder stream. Probably. Surfer, hello, hello. People are already overwhelmed with the changes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, right? Yesterday you were doing the challenge to claim workshops and someone killed you for it. Oh, sometimes that happens. Fishing is not bad. It's better than other fishing mini games. I like it. I mean, I like the fishing. It's not something that I want to spend all day doing, but it is something I like. Let's see here. Nobody's joined that yet. All right, let's go and talk to Abby then. I'm not going to be the first. Let's see. We've got Overseer's log, so we're following her journey. I don't really need more ammo or water. And this is already open. Let's turn off her thing. Free states? Those damn traitors. Cause she's all loyal to Vault-Tec. Abraham return. It'll actually be my, cause I did a black powder ghoul build. That's actually one of my regular characters. So it'll actually be it'll be my ghoul, my black powder ghoul, cause that's what they play, it's black powder. So it'll be that character. Maybe even do a raid. In fact, I want to do a raid. I tried getting one. I tried doing a raid earlier in the week. I wanted to do a black powder raid. I could only get Pip was the only person I could get. So maybe this weekend, if people are available, I might try again because I do want to try a black powder raid. I don't want to try it on stream, at least not for the first time, because I would like to try one and record it and turn it into a video. So I'll post again in the Discord at that. We'll be looking, because I'm sure Pip will still be up for it, so I'll just need a couple of other people. Another enemy that was in the ground. That's not good. Listen to Abby, there's that. Oh yeah, I needed that. That's for I was gonna say I thought I saw Pip-Boy. Like I should take a Pip-Boy for when we do the Mistress of Mystery, but I don't think I'm gonna do that quest.
I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl.
You have to move fast, catching most fish. Yeah, I mean, as you get your, I don't know, Darwin. I would like to see more free state stuff. Also, wear something patriotic if you have it. I don't really have. Yeah, most of what I have is just like plain, like plain t-shirts. Never used any black powder guns, so you're excited to watch. Yeah, I like black powder guns. I think they're fun. Let's see. I think we have more bugs in here. I think that's all of them. All right, let's repair this. Wait, oh, it's quest items. All right, quest items, uplink, and then it says select, repair, uplink repaired, or whatever. This quest is one of those ones I always think it's really short, and then I get into it, I'm like, it really isn't. It just kind of keeps, it's like if you ever watch Columbo, it's like a Columbo quest line. One more thing. Excuse me, sir, just one more question. Did not know Overeaters was so overpowered? Oh yeah. They tried to kill you. Took you like 9 mini nukes. Oh yeah, Overeaters is great. Especially if you have it on power armor. Took over the machine in the ash heap. Noob and a high level showed up. I thought they were going to help you. You were wrong. Ooh. Oh, you mean you took over the excavator, the big machine here? You took over this, Mount Blair? That's Mount Blair, right?
And write this down. Armor
Like, that's crazy.
1.
I mean, I've taken that over and I've defended. I did that once on a private server and I spent like forever. Because there's like a defend event and it goes on forever.
It's all there.
Oh, patriotic in game. Oh yeah, my character. I mean, that if you saw that video, that character's got a. It basically looks like a Revolutionary War character. How visible? How viable is bashing in raids? Not at all. Not even a little bit. It's completely useless in raids. Is what I would say. So all right, so that's not gonna happen. Okay, so we need to go down. Where do we go? Oh, Raleigh's bunker. Have I been there? I've been close. All right, so we'll go Dow. Dire Chemical. We'll go that direction. Bashing Shredder's way to go for raids. If you can, yeah, if you can manage to balance and do the thing for the bot for sure. Make the workshop hard to claim for PvP Victor. You see PvPs using the Blue Ridge branding iron and you don't get why? I have no idea. I know nothing about, the tricky stuff, the exploits, stuff like that. I mean, if there's some exploit with it, no idea. I just don't know. Did you leave some letters in the patch note? Yeah, I might have. That's a lot. To read like that for an hour and a half straight is... that always takes a lot out of me, and to have to stream again, I mean, I don't have to, I guess, but. When you said one more thing, it reminded you of Jackie Chan Adventures? Is that a cartoon? That sounds like a cartoon. Character named Uncle who says that a lot. The show is a cartoon by the, oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't know Columbo, I mean, that was his thing. He was a detective, and he would always have this, he'd ask a bunch of questions, he'd annoy the shit out of somebody, and then he'd be walking away and he'd always turn around and go, oh, one more thing. Like he always had like one more thing. Columbo was great. He was like the guy who was like always the sharpest guy in the room and everyone thought he was an idiot. Until the end when until the end when eventually they realized, okay, this guy's not an idiot and he's got me. So yeah, one of the all-time great TV characters. Great cartoon. I will take your word for it. I mean, Columbo is not exactly a current reference. I mean, the first Columbo was, I don't even know, over 50 years ago. So, and Peter Falk is no longer with us. All right. I guess that was a thing, shooting a thing, and nobody else is here. Mount Blair, you thought you were getting it running. Everything was so cool. Oh, that's lame. It happens. I mean, I can't remember the last time I was killed at a thing, but I know that it does happen from time to time. Branding Iron has fast attack speed. Yeah, Branding Iron does have a hidden swing speed. It's like a bonus swing speed. So if you were to put faster swing speed on it, would be getting like double faster swing speed. 1971, that's probably about right, Monkey. I couldn't remember if it was like either the early 70s or maybe like late 60s was like the first one. Because it, was off and on until I think the 90s would have been the last season that they did. It was kind of off and on. Haven't seen Columbo's? Came out before your time. Yeah.
Always sure to have some too, so do a sweep while you're there.
Like Columbo. Columbo's great. Hey, Silver, welcome. Show has been rerun so many times. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's on always. Like, somewhere you can find it, on. All right, so we have motors. And I'll take this can right here. So I'm kind of curious when the first episode of Columbo was. I want to know. Ooh, Shrouded Wood, awesome. I guess Shrouded Wood also increases your movement speed, which works for the Fast Fighter perk. We're gonna take this hot plate just because. What am I doing? Find. Okay, so we're finding things. Benji left the team. Be that way. Mark Ruffalo could play a modern Columbo. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I have a hard time. I mean, maybe. I'm not saying he couldn't, but it's like, for me, it's hard to envision anyone but Peter Falk doing that, but who knows? Found out crowd turrets are useless? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Pilot was 1968 based on a play. Okay, see, I kind of thought it was late 60s. I mean, I kind of thought. Wasn't positive. Increases movement speed while crouching, doesn't it? Or just yeah, I think it's sneak speed is what it increases. The series started in 71. Okay, so there was a pilot movie in 68, and the series was, wow, the series wasn't for 3 years. Interesting. I don't know if I ever saw the pilot. You don't have enough energy to play and watch stream. Watching is easier. All right, watching is better for me. Let's see. So we need to do... What are we doing? So we need to go there. I've been there for some reason. We need to go there. Ella Ames bunker, right? So we need to find between the Ella's and the relay. Let's go to the relay tower first, since we've been there before. She's fantastic in Poker Face. Wait, who is? What did I miss? Who's fantastic in Poker Face? I missed the name of someone. Crowd turrets take out a Deathclaw. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do turrets. My experience with turrets was they don't do anything. So I don't even bother with turrets on my camps anymore. Oh, Lady Gaga. I like that song. Okay, so there's a turret. Trying to aim and I'm trying to aim and it's not aiming. There we go. It's quiet. Too quiet. Aha, I hear a super mutant. I see a dog. Oh, there's a super mutant right there. Uh-oh, minigun, nope. I just say no to miniguns. Wait, how am I? Barrel? Did I just shoot? I just shot through a wall. I shouldn't have been able to hit the barrel. That was on the outside on the other wall, I think, because there's no gun, there's no turret inside of here, right? I mean, it seems like my VATS hit chance should be higher than what it is this close. Don't you think? I think it should be. Now we got one on the roof. All right, let's go on the roof. Take him out. Natasha Lyonne is a lead actor in Poker Face, which is kind of like Columbo with a twist. Oh, okay. I've seen, not necessarily ads, but I've seen like, oh my God, why is the hit chance so low? I mean, the hit chance was like nothing, and he's 2 feet away from me. That's in this game. I don't know. But we should be able to get what we need and then get out of here. Maybe. Let's see. Right in here, because that's where they keep it, is in this particular toolbox. All right, so now we have to go to Abby's bunker. Closest spot's going to be Gulper Lagoon. To the second, what is it on? Like, what is Poker Face on? Like, what service? It's probably one I don't have. Like, I don't have much. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Got your main mule up to level 60 and made an energy pistol build. Somehow turned your Western Spirit into a one-shot monster. Nice. Nice. I like the Western Spirit. I mean, that would probably be my top pick for a lever action rifle. In fact, I was actually thinking, I was trying to figure out what I should do a video on next. I thought, well, maybe I'll do a lever action. And then I went, well, I've already done Western Spirit. And I honestly, if I was going to pick one to use, that's the one I would pick. So, yeah. So I didn't. So, yeah. On TV. Am I looking forward to the Batman buff? I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the PTS changes and just try stuff out and see what's what. That's what I'm looking forward to, getting my hands on the stuff to be able to try it out. It's on Peacock. That's right. Yeah, I don't have Peacock. I never have. But when I'm done with, is this the Big Maw? No, this isn't the Big Maw, because the Big Maw has like, oh geez, what the hell? It's like I'm trying to aim and it's not working, and I'm not sure if it's the controller or if it's the game. I mean, when all else fails, I always blame the game, but I mean, I wonder if like this trigger's not working properly, or I'm trying to aim and it's not aiming. Okay, I can't see, so I don't know what I think the drop is pretty far. It's like I can't see how far the drop is, so I can't see. Oh, we can go down this way. All right, now I got it. Now I got it. It's like the worst streaming service. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's like one thing I will say about Netflix. I don't love Netflix just because they have a lot of garbage. I mean, they all do. I mean, the worst thing, it's like Netflix movie. It's like, okay, no. I know it's going to be bad because it's a Netflix movie. More likely than not. But in terms of how they do streaming, they do it better than anybody. Hulu's pretty terrible. I have Paramount Plus at the moment. It's is what I would say. It's just kind of, it's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. I haven't used Peacock before. Disney Plus is like another one that's just kind of okay. Prime Video. I mean, Prime Video's probably better than a lot of them, but it's, I don't know. They're all just kind of okay. Feel like the Radiant Rifle should be better. Well, it is getting a buff. Jump. It's getting a buff. I don't know. We'll have to see. Want to know more about the Batman buff? I'm assuming he means the throwables. I'm guessing. Cat Pet keeps scaring you? Yeah. Mine annoys me because, you know, it's like I want to leave and then here's an item. Here's a useless legendary item. What are we doing? Heating coils. All right. I guess there's no, there's a lighter. We'll take a lighter. Always good for a spring and oil. We came here for one whole spring. All right, now we got to go back to Abby's bunker. Do we pick? Oh, we should go outside. We didn't even pick up this location. This is crazy. We're here. We came inside and got here and all this stuff, and we didn't pick it up. So let's go back outside and make sure we have this location. Steam Deck left bumper stopped working, so you were thinking that VATS was bugged in this game. Oh, well, and that's what I'm wondering if like here we go. Now I've got it. Okay. It makes me wonder, but it only happens. The thing is, it only happens with the hunting rifle where I try and aim and it won't work. Like nothing happens. I'll try to aim and nothing happens. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a controller or if it's just like a bug, you know, because there's a lot of those kind of things in the game. So, oh, he meant Fat Man? Oh, then yeah. Try a different server. Well, I know it's not a server thing. I mean, I've been having that happen for a while. It's off and on. It's not this server. I think it's one of two things. Either the controller, like the trigger, left trigger's going out, which would be kind of weird. I've never had a trigger go out. It's usually the joysticks. I get stick drift is usually what happens when it's time to replace a controller. What are we doing? Oh, heating coils. There we go. Craft upgraded motors. Or it's just a bug. Some weird bug with the hunting rifle. Prime Video is pretty bad as well, unless you like a ton of... Oh, yeah, I was talking in terms of, you know, how well this service works, not the quality of stuff. Because there's a lot of, like, Prime original movies are usually awful. And they usually get big people. I mean, they've had a couple with Chris Pratt. And, well, no, Chris Pratt did a movie and he did a series, and they're both really bad. Michael B. Jordan did a series, and it was kind of, I mean, that's the thing. They do a lot of stuff, but they've had some good series. Hey, Lex, welcome. What do I think about the latest BGS changes? I think I'm really excited to try them out. I'm really curious. There's a lot of interesting looking things in there, and I am eager to try them, and I think it's going to make for some fun times. Why don't you get a controller with Hall effect joysticks? I don't know what that is. I mean, honestly, I like the standard 360 controller, or the Xbox controller rather.
And one working uplink. Now for the fun part.
I mean, usually what happens is I get a lot of use out of it. And they're not that expensive comparatively, but yeah.
That communications uplink needs to be set up on the antenna at
Need PTS to see how VATS crits look like. I think you'll still be able to crit every other shot. It's just a matter of it's worth adding even more luck. Well, I mean, maybe it takes like 33 luck and a full set of limit breaking, or I don't know. I personally don't care about that change, honestly. I think VATS is too strong, so having it reined in, or not, yeah, I think VATS does too much damage because of critical hits. And so having critical hits tuned down, I think is a good thing overall for the game. So I'm happy to see anything that reduces that. Even though I use critical hits, I'm still happy to see some changes. All right, let's see this. Holotape for Rose. Now take the holotape to Rose. She is right here. Incoming builds for 20 luck, herd mentality, 10 luck on armor plus 5 limit breaking. I don't know. Abby lives. I mean, we never see a body. And that's kind of the rule of things, is if you haven't seen a body. I remember when Lord of the Rings movie came out, or not the movie, but the first movie, right? And I'd read all the books more than once. And so I knew obviously the movie wasn't exactly, there was changes here and there, but the overall, story was the same. And at the end of the movie, when Gandalf fights the Balrog and disappears, and I was married at the time, and my ex, who had never read any of the books and didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings, she was, she was like, that kind of sucks about, Gandalf dying and whatever. And I'm just like, she hadn't really read a lot of fantasy or a lot of sci-fi. It's like, well, if you haven't seen a body, if you haven't seen a body, you just can't, you can't bank on someone being dead unless you see the body.
I forgot the rules. Can you explain?
Bats doesn't have to be bad for non-bats to be good. Again, Jules, you have this binary thinking, the way you're thinking. If it's not the best, it's bad. Just because VATS, like if you're doing like, instead of a crit every other shot, if you're doing a crit every 3 shots, that doesn't automatically make VATS bad. It just makes it less overpowered. There's a difference between less overpowered and bad. It's not bad or good. It's not the best or bad. Like there's a lot in the middle there. Even seeing the body. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes. Or Star Wars. Yeah, that's true. And it's not, I know it's not strictly with sci-fi and fantasy, but it's just like, that was kind of what I'd read and stuff. And so it's like, you don't like the hero, like not the hero, but like you get like a protagonist, it's like you get someone in the story who's really important and they disappear. Oh, they're dead. It's like, well, okay, but you don't know that they're dead. There's no body, like, unless you just because someone disappeared in some spot doesn't mean they died. It could mean other things. Can't help yourself when maxing. It's like compulsion. Yes.
I hope it's not a...
But this whole mindset of, well, it's not as good as it was, so it's terrible. It sucks. It's the worst. Well, no. 95. Okay, 5 more levels. I mean, there's a lot of middle ground in there.
It's that time again, folks.
And if something is overpowered, it should be reined in. I would imagine the auto-axe people are losing their minds. I mean, having that attack speed it was cut in half, I think. That attack speed coming down is a huge hit to the auto-axe. It'll probably still be super strong, but yeah. Abby assumes she will die, but she is so resourceful. I mean, that's the thing. I would love to see, I would love to see Abby, we haven't seen a body. I would love to see, okay, lots of explosions. I would love to see her make a resurgent. Weapons you can change though, game mechanics you can't. Yeah. I mean, again, if your weapon, let's put it this way. If your weapon is bad unless it can critical hit every other shot, then it's not really good in the first place. I mean, it's just like when I get comments in videos where people tell me, oh, you should test this weapon without a 4th star. I don't put 4 stars on bad weapons. Like a 4-star is not gonna make a bad weapon into a good weapon. It'll make a good weapon into a better one, or a good piece of gear into a better piece of gear, but it's not gonna take something that's bad and turn it into something that's good. And the same thing is true of critical hits. Just because maybe you're critting every 4th shot instead of every 2nd shot, it doesn't make your weapon bad. Because then it wasn't good in the first place. Max out your inventory. There you go. Yeah, he's the min-maxer for that. He maxes out his carry weight. So he can have a minimal, and he has a, yeah, that. Mr. 3 is a min-maxer. He maxes out his carry weight and he has a minimum amount of free space. That's how he min-maxes. I like that, that's funny. You look for her body for years? Oh, not something I ever thought to do. This guy's getting crippled. I guess let's do this. Maybe we can make it go fast. Oh. Too late, I thought about it too late. I forget I have the harpoon gun. How's the fishing going? I don't know. I basically, at the moment, I'm doing just the daily challenges because I was working on, because my main character got fully upgraded and on the rod, and I was looking on another character, but I ran out of improved bait. So I'm just kind of rebuilding my supply of improved bait while I go for Mark III.
machine.
Plus time. I mean, it's like sometimes I have time to do a lot of fishing and sometimes I'm just doing other things. And so won't use good and bad anymore. You'll use some nuance. There you go. Nuance. That is the word of the day, boys and girls. There's a big area in between it's the best ever to it's horrible. It's enough. We don't need that binary thinking here. Where's the behemoth? Can we make him go fast? Probably not, because they're gonna be dead. Those reloads, man. I need speed demon. At some point, I need some mutations. Someday I'll find out about how to get them. And oh, now I'm over encumbered. Did we win? All right, we won.
Come back and spin the wheel again soon.
Want the PTS today, not next week, not tomorrow, today. Yeah. Good luck with that. Didn't say best, horrible either. I want an essay. That's what I want. I want essays. But I like it with mods to only have attractive hook. And attractive hook it's great because it hooks things quick. I mean, but it doesn't help you catch anything. So it's one of those, well, I don't have to wait as long to fail. That's kind of what that was all about. Okay, I unlocked something for something. Do that. Now it's the sheep squatch quills. That's what you need for the shards, right? Is the quills. So that might be something that's worth stockpiling maybe, because those sheep squat shards are going to be really good. Whacker smacker. No, we're not doing melee. There's a line. There's a line at the checkout. I unlocked the huge propellant tank. That must be on the flamer. Gotta try a nuance build when you get home. There you go. Got a bloodied hatchet with 40% weapon speed. Gonna give it to your butcher, but then you remember that he's going to be a feral. Well, you can still use that. There's no restriction. Catch as many fish as to turn into fish bits for Linda Lee and farming legendaries. To me, that seems like kind of a slow way to get legendaries. I think it'd be faster to run. I mean, it's, I guess, a relaxing way. And it's a good way to take your common bait and turn it into something useful.
I like your face.
I am not getting, speaking of, what a stand fast. What was this one? Stealth and Shadows. I gotta remember, what was my chest piece? Here, let's see here. Armor. Is it this? No. Is it that? Oh, this is regenerate. Yeah, I think I'll take regenerating. I mean, I'm gonna get Secret Service someday anyway. At least that's the plan. Someday. Let's see. What do I need? Oh, we need to upgrade the Scorch detectors. Okay, there's just a bunch of those. So let's go. First one's here. Let's do that. Tractive hook is very poorly named. Yeah, it is. Just traded 1250 fuel canisters for the raid. That's a lot of fuel canisters. Oh, you just traded 4 1250 fuel canisters for the raid? All right. That's a thing. I'd hate to think where those 1250 came from. I'm assuming there's probably some less than kosher means. Since they always only, I mean, and they don't even spawn anymore in the world. Since they only spawn like 2 at a time. Am I really not? I guess I have LA Ames Bunker as the closest thing, so we'll do that. How many fish bits at a time do you need to feed the hermit crab to get something? I am not sure. I mean, I think in the teens, because I'm pretty sure I turned in like 18 or something and got something. It's not a lot, but it's usually going to be like a 1 star at that rate. Let's see. Want to go this? What was this? I'm sneaking. Apparently I'm not. And I had no idea that they did ballistic damage. You wouldn't think that they do, but apparently that's one of the things that changed, is they will be doing energy damage instead of ballistic damage. They use a 3D printer, yeah. What's more efficient? 3 through hiker mods and a perk card, or 5 through hikers? I don't know. I mean, honestly, it depends on, I mean, I can't say for sure. It depends on your needs, right? If you have perk space available, then I just use the, 2 points of a perk card. If I don't, then maybe use, I mean, it's just one, well, I don't know. It's probably 6s. 25 is a guarantee for the fish bits. What is sturdy handle good for? It's an upgrade over. It's an upgrade over the attractive hook for sure. Yes. Did 2.5 canisters per liter, and when you accept his trade, oh okay, 7K. Oh, wow. Very fishy. Not even. I think that's understating things a little bit. That's beyond fishy. Dipping is less than optimal. Yeah, exactly. Not like you can say bad if you want. I mean, because some things are black and white, Jules, right? I mean, some things are. Not everything is, but some things are. I mean, because duping is cheating. Cheating is bad. Easy peasy. Is fish weight affected by through hikers or the grocer's backpack mod? I don't know. Let's see. Because I think I have some fish on me. I mean, it must be. There's a ridge trout, 0.1 weight, and do I have? Let's see here. That's 0.1, and I do have this, and now it's 1. Yeah, it is. The answer is yes. Care way too much food and drink in Kim's, then I'd say full set if you're out of perk space. I mean, the nice thing about having it split between perks and a set of armor is if you ever put on something like a hazmat suit or a stealth suit, you don't lose the benefit, or at least all of it. You only lose some. I was actually running belted on when we first got legendary crafting, I ran belted on an armor set. I'm like, oh, I'll just get rid of, because I'm running energy and ballistic ammo, and I'll just get rid of some perk cards. And then every time I got my stealth suit, I was over encumbered. So I got rid of that. It was a lot easier to run, because collectively all the ammo I have would weigh more without weight reduction than all of the weapons. 2 per server, that's just 3,500 server hops. Yeah, exactly. You're in a relationship with a black and white person and it didn't work out? Oh, yeah, no. I mean, if you look at everything as black and white, some things are black and white, some things are not. Let's see. Okay, there's one. Where's the next one? Oh, wow. Oh, no, I have this. Sunday Brothers Cabin. I guess that is it. All right, we'll go there. See, even that though, he was taking that as black and white, right? Like I said, there's nuance to everything, and he took it as like, oh, there's only nuance. Again, black and white. It's like, no, there's not only. I mean, some things there is no nuance. Some things are just black or white, or yeah, some things are just one or the other. Sometimes there's nuance, sometimes there's not. Let's see. Everything not good in English is called Dutch? Really? All right. I didn't know that. Dutch are sarcastic. Some people are. All right, so... Wait. Oh, I'm like, there's a camp over there. No, it's not. It's not a camp. It's just a place with an event that lasts way too long. The mire at night, it's my favorite. And I always seem to end up here at night. Although I gotta say, compared to the Skyline Valley, it's super bright here. So, because that's always dark. Only a Sith speaks in absolutes. So does that mean Jules is a Sith? Is that what I'm hearing? There's only 2. Does that mean Jules and Mr. 3? Are they the 2 Sith? Mention your game hasn't crashed at all since the fishing update. Then your game just crashed. Yeah, I had a crash earlier today. I was doing Most Wanted, and right at the very end when the rewards were coming on the screen, it just froze. But I got the rewards. It was fine. I just had to restart. Better to crash at the reward part instead of before. Something's happening over there, but it has nothing to do with me. Which one is the master? I don't know. I have no idea. It's Sith business. It doesn't have anything to do with me. My God, I am going towards a thing. The other day I ran into the random encounter with the baby sloths. Unfortunately, I got there too late. I ran into it after the Yaogwai did their business, and so then it was just the mother sloth and a bunch of dead Yaogwais and 2 dead babies. Very sad. I've only hit that one time when they were actually alive. But it's like one of those things you actually have to be. That looks like a blood eagle. That sounds like a tick. But you have to be quick because the Yagwai will be attacking, and you have to be the hero. That's a beaver. Okay, we got all kinds of things. We got a tick, 2 beavers, and a thief. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. Anyone notice if there was a single-handed weapon close to plasma cutter damage with the update? Somebody might have noticed, but I am not one of those people. Jeez, and liberators. What the hell, man? This is just a convention of bad guys. Oh, that's still beaver. No, you're fine. Waiting for the attack beaver. Anything else? Nothing else wants to kill me. All right. Where's the next spot? We'll just go here. Chocolate bazooka sounds good. Always 2 there are. Master and apprentice. Yes. Too many black and white comments, so I won't blame him. Yes. Can't wait till it's 2 to 3 months, so these axolotls will be worth a lot. Oh. Are they going to be worth a lot? Why are they going to be worth so much? I mean, you only get credit for them if you catch them yourself. I've been saving all the ones I've got, all 6 of them or whatever. Because I'm hoping for a... Oh, I missed that one. All right, we'll go to this one next, I guess. I'm hoping for a fish tank. That's what I want. I want a fish tank so I can put my axolotls in it. Because they're just cute. And I want a fish tank full of axolotls. Ziniga, hello. Thoughts on proposed changes for ultra ammo? I don't know. I think it's interesting. I mean, that's what I think. I think it's actually interesting, and I don't mind it. So, and I do use ultrasight ammo on some things, although it's plasma, which means I have a ton of it. But the fact that I'll never get more, I don't know. I mean, I think it should still, and I don't know if it was kind of unclear to me, because they said no contextual ammo will drop, and I kind of took that to mean, you know, when you loot enemies or you loot containers, you won't get it. If that means you'll never even get it after events or daily ops or expeditions, that might be a little too far. But again, I'd still be okay with it. We'll see. Okay, let's go back to here. I missed it. Someone will sell you ultrasight. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There'll be a market for ammo, probably. Still need one. Hope to get it this weekend. Yeah, running out of time, and it'll be 12 months before it rolls around again. I've gotten one on 3 different characters, so I haven't really bothered to try and get on all of them, which is fine. I don't care all that much. Beaver looked ill. Better go to Foundation. Tell Ward you're worried about the beaver. Way to make a really current reference, Jeep. Wait. It's like, hey, let's make a reference about a show from the 50s. That's but I got it, so there you go. Let's see. Yeah, I've set up displays for the fish because axes show up in make fish. Yeah, the make a fish. I always have to I want to lock my axolotl so they can't be fish bits. I haven't done it yet. I'm very deliberate when I do the fish bits. So, would it also mean you wonder what arrows will not drop as much? Well, it was just ultrasight ammo. So if you're using ultrasight arrows, which I don't usually do, I usually use fire arrows or cryo usually. I mean fire usually. So it's ultrasight specifically, not contextual ammo in general. It's just ultrasight specifically. Not a Fallout first user, so you wouldn't be able to bank up on that. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the change, honestly, if you don't have Fallout first, I think it's going to be the hardest for those people because you won't be able to bank a ton of ammo. I mean, you'll have to either carry it with you. I mean, because it's heavy. So it's not like you can stock up before then, really, without, you just have to carry, or have a mule. I guess you could have mules if you don't have mule characters. So I thought you don't have to catch it. So to complete the axolotl challenge, you don't have to catch it. You can just get it from another player. Oh, you do need to catch it. Okay, that's what I thought. Isn't that, let's see, challenges. Fishing. It says catch. Yeah, so you have to catch it. It's not, you can't get it from just getting it from, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you would think it would be valuable. Like, why would it be valuable? Because for people for the challenge, it wouldn't help them at all. Overseer Pete, hello. Nick at Night was awesome. Yeah, back in the day before Nick at Night, before they had, didn't it get its own channel? But it used to be Nickelodeon just after a certain time of day, and they would show like older TV shows, which I liked. Damn.
My brother, this is no cake.
That's right. That's right. Using grenades and all that stuff. Let's take out that barrel just because there's no Blood Eagle. Usually there's Blood Eagles here. Probably got eaten by super mutants. Okay, so I need to give a holotape to Rose, but we have an event, right? Wait, I saw an event. Oh, there it is. Doing like every other event here. Oh, the mob got is tough. I haven't tried that one, Angel. I tried the organ grinder once, but I only tried once. It got away and I went like, all right, I don't feel like doing this at the moment. And that was a few days ago. So someday I'll get back to it. Throwing fish. That's what we need, throwable fish. Or fish grenades, or I don't know. It seems like if we need something, we're getting it. I don't know. We're curious. I'm curious. Yeah. I'm hoping. I'm actually kind of hoping tomorrow, although I don't necessarily want to spend all day. Because when it happens, I'll probably be all day on the PTS. So. And I got stuff I was going to do today that I'll need to do tomorrow. Melee fish. Yes.
The grounds look clear. Hopefully there ain't
Fish launcher. So instead of a junk jet, we get a fish jet. Why not? Let's see. Kill the critters. There's bees. It's bees. All right. Because that's how bullets work. I just shoot one bullet into a swarm of bees and it kills all of the bees. Because that's how bullets work.
Just follow the cables from the generator. They'll lead you right to them.
A fish slapping comp. Northern pike as a beer. I don't know. I mean, some of those. Okay, he's standing right by it. I assumed he was doing it, but have another one all the way over there. All right. I don't have any way to get places fast, but sure, I'll go. Oh no, it was just laggy. It was already done. It was just laggy. Royal jelly. There you go. That can be used to make stuff.
What the heck?
Taffy. Royal jelly taffy.
Oh, and it's attracting critters.
Or what was it? It's blackberry honeycrisp is what you need that for.
Repeller doohickey working again.
Which I think is AP Refresh, and now we have company tea, so you don't really ever need to make that. Oh, well, I might as well just take out this since I'm not shooting anything anyway. Not the bees. Nope. It's like it doesn't feel like the server's very crowded, and yet whoever's here. Oh, Angel. Thank you very much, Angel. So we got some new members. We got V Liquid or VI Liquid IV, something like that. Possibly Nine Bears, Norman, and Real Foeman, Tommy Lee. Thank you, thank you. Welcome new members, and thank you very much, Angel. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Wasps are the root of all evil. I just hope we never get like that in the game. Can you imagine like a giant wasp or spiders? I've heard people say add giant spiders. I'm like, you know what? Just say no to giant spiders. Who is this? Who is this person right here? They, who is this person?
Worse, not better. You gotta hurry.
A thief. This is how we treat thieves. Brother used to push you into wasps as a kid. Well, that's not very nice at all. Cazadors, yeah, Cazadors for sure. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. What do you mean? One of your favorite, not the favorite? Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. You're one of my favorite members. How about that? There we go. You call your fish Wanda? I never saw that movie.
Clyde, hurry. Not sure how long we can hold them all.
Played about 3,000 hours and only bothered to craft about 6 types of items. Oh, okay. Did I hit it? There we go. I hit it. You would think against a flamer that cold damage would be just like it would wreck. Probably people really dislike spiders. Oh yeah, I'm not a. I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with spiders. I just don't want giant spiders. Like that just. There are some things I don't want to be that big, and spiders is one of those things. Like when you go into Red Belly Mine, it was Red Belly Mine, right? Like that's like the early encounter with spiders. Go into Red Belly Mine and kill the spiders. Ugh. I mean, the spiders in Skyrim aren't terribly terrifying. I mean, actually the dwarven spiders are the worst. Those little buggers are nasty.
You're doing great.
But the ones in Red Belly Mine, oh, there we go. And I'm reloading. I'm trying to.
It's getting worse, all that.
This thing hits hard. I like it. Let's do some looting before we things despawn. Lots of new videos from Wiggle after the PTS, you hope. I hope so too, Pip. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. You guys are great. I mean, probably. I mean, that's usually the way I roll when we get a new PTS. That's pretty much all you get out of me for a while is just PTS videos. Oh, is the guy here? Is he dead? All right, I didn't even know he was here. I was distracted. But yeah, that's probably what it'll be, a steady diet of PTS videos for a while. I mean, there's a lot there. And I just had to figure out where to look first and what to check out first. Rather support a video game streamer than support an OF girl? Well, as someone who is a video game streamer and not an OF girl, I agree with you. Besides, it's not like, you know, cute girls who take their clothes off, I'm sure they have no trouble getting people to give them money. Although I guess OnlyFans doesn't necessarily have to mean they take their clothes off. They could be making sweaters or something. They could be knitting things. Probably don't make as much money that way, but I don't know. I actually did have an idea for an OnlyFans video. And then I thought about how much work it would be. I thought, you know what I should do? Is it would be the title, like my OnlyFans Fallout 76 video, and then the whole stream would, or the whole video would be me showing you locations of desk fans around the world, and just like, here's the first location for a fan, and here's the, and that's all it would just be me showing you different locations for desk fans. Like right here, there's a desk fan right behind Rose. Are they nerfing VATS crits? I don't know, John. I don't know until I actually get my hands on the situation. I don't know, but it does sound like it's going to be harder for people that crit every other hit. It looks like it's going to be more difficult to do that. That was kind of my read through on the PTS, but I don't really know. Don't play Grounded if you don't like spiders. Yeah, I played Grounded a little bit, Aereo. I played that a couple years ago. Not very long. I don't know. It was one of those ones I played for a couple hours and then I thought, maybe I'll go back to this, and I never did. So, and it wasn't really because of spiders. I don't even know if I encountered spiders. I don't remember. I just remember you were small and whatever, but it wasn't one that, it didn't hook me. It didn't grab me, even though I've heard it's a great game. Has anyone seen Bane lately? No, but Bane comes and goes, right? Like once he gets to a point, I think in the season when he's done, I think he's one that plays other games. So I think he just kind of checks out, or maybe he's got stuff going on. I don't know. But I think he's probably checked out at the moment just because maybe he's done with the season or something. But I'm just guessing. If you can think of it, it probably has a channel that's making money on. That's probably true. Talk about desk fans more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There we go. An OnlyFans video. But then I thought, then how much work would that be to like go and just document all these fans? And it's one of those videos that you would think it's really funny and silly. And then like 3 people would tell you it was awesome and then nobody else would be watching it. So like when I did the mole rat battle, it's like I put a lot of work into that and like, nobody cared. The people that watched it liked it. Other than that, they're just like, nobody just watched it. Because all they saw, well, it's about a mole rat. A mole rat bat. Nobody cared about that. OnlyFans vid sounds like a good April Fool. You know, I did an April Fool's video once, Monkey. That was another one where I did an April Fool's joke and nobody watched the video. I'm like, I killed the sheep squad, the imposter sheep squatch with the protest sign. It was amazing. I unlocked this secret of how to do it, and no, it just, nope. It's sometimes being clever doesn't help. Like you just, there's no, there's nothing to it. Oh, and I have to go back to, okay, we got to go to the holotape and the armory terminal. All right, well, let's go to here first. And then head over to wherever. Zero cool. Death fans are very important in the Fallout world. That is true. Mole rat video is amazing. It's fun. On paper, it's funny. The joke kind of dies when you spend hours to set it. Well, it's not even that. It's not even because, like, here's the thing. It's like, if you it's like, oh, you made a video, nobody watched. It must have been a bad video. Maybe. I mean, you can make the most amazing video in the world, but if people aren't interested in the topic or the thumbnail doesn't grab them or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, if they don't watch it, it doesn't matter, right? And I think that was a case of, I'm not saying the Mole Rat Bat was an amazing video, but it turned out, I mean, I thought it was funny and it turned out good. And the people who watched it liked it. Just not many people watched it. They just saw it was about the Mole Rat Bat and was like, all right, I'm not interested in that. I think that's what happened. And that's what I was kind of worried about going in. But it was still, I'm glad I did it. It was fun. The April Fool's one I thought would be more fun. But again, it's just, it's like if you're doing a video and it's not like this is the meta thing, or you're doing like how to find this important thing of the moment, it's hard to grab people. It's just, YouTube's hard. You watched it and you liked it, I assume. Posture melee kill was definitely a funny one. That was fun. Then you get people that are just like have to be dicks about it. Oh, he did this on a custom server. Well, of course I did. Like, of course I did. Like, that's not really a thing. Because my whole thing with that, for people that didn't see it, it was, I said, I came up with this, I found this weird combination of gear and that lets you kill the imposter sheep squatch with a sign, with the protest sign. And you also don't take damage while you're doing it. And it was basically, you had to do, because if you've ever looked at the protest signs, they all have different things on them. And you had to do a specific one, and you had to have specific armor combinations. Like you had to have like a trapper left leg and a robot right arm. And so it was like all this weird combination of armor. And if you had it just right, it made you invulnerable against robots and it cranked up your damage to like ridiculous amounts. And so all I did was on a custom server where I had 0 damage for me, and I had my damage turned up to like nuclear levels. And I was able to kill the imposter sheep squatch with a protest sign. But it was just done as an April Fool's joke. But there's always the people that are like, yeah, you did that on a custom server. Well, of course I did. It's supposed to be silly and fun, but some people don't like that. Did watch your April Fool's video. You're terrible with dates and believed. Yeah, that was from, oh. Yeah, some people are like, oh, you had me until the end. I mean, I did say at the end, you know, this was an April. I mean, I did say that because I wanted to make sure that it was like, okay, don't take this seriously. I don't want people... You know, because there's always going to be someone that's like, I thought that was real. So I made sure to point out in the very end that it was not real and I was just goofing. Plus it was only online. I only left it up for April Fool's Day. After that, it's unlisted. Because I didn't want someone to run into it like a month later and go, wait, this doesn't work. So anyway, okay, we need to go to the Master Armory Terminal, which is over somewhere here. Again, we keep going back to we need to pick up other locations in that area. Does fans of the Fallout world require spin-ups? I don't know. You have to use clickbait like new location for raid can. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible at that because I hate, see, the problem is I watch YouTube and I hate those kind of videos, and I can't make a video. I can't bring myself to make a video that I consider clickbait. Like for me, it's like the video has to deliver on the title for me to do it. And sometimes that means the title doesn't necessarily grab you, right? Because I'm not giving you plus I think it's kind of a betrayal. Like when someone teases you with clickbait and then doesn't deliver on that, to me, that seems like they've tricked me, and that you lose trust of people. So, you know, and I don't want that. I don't ever want someone to click on a video and go, wait, this isn't what you said you were doing. Now, sometimes people do comments and say, this isn't what I was expecting, but their expectation is never because of my title. It's because they were expecting, because I remember I did a video once, it was on some weapon. I have footsteps, but they are quieter. I remember I did a video on a weapon. I don't remember what it was, but someone was like, I was expecting to find out the value of this, the trade value. Okay, well, there was no part of this that I ever said that was what this video was about. So that was an expectation they came up with on their own that had nothing to do with anything that I said, and I don't feel bad about that. Clickbait is a negative for you. You don't click on clickbait things. Well, and I don't either. Like if something's obviously clickbait, I avoid it. And if it's a channel I subscribe to and they have videos that are clickbait too much, I find myself just watching fewer of their videos, and eventually I may just unsubscribe to the channel, and I don't want that. I want people to know that, okay, if I click on a video, the title of the video is going to be at least somewhat accurate. And I try to avoid titles like, this is this is going to be the next big thing, or like the mystery thing to get people to click. It's like, yeah, it's really hard to live up to that. Like if you say this is the, whatever, you hype up a mystery, you better deliver on that mystery. Otherwise people kind of go, I don't necessarily trust his stuff anymore. Which weapon got the biggest relative buff and base damage? I don't remember. You mean from the notes today? Oh, I don't remember. I mean, I read them once. There was a lot to go through. I don't remember at all. People end up believing it and click it off too soon. Well, there's that. I mean, it's really actually bad. Check watch time. How many people actually watch till the end? Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. The more you get a lot of drop off, like the retention, one of the things that YouTube looks at is like, if you look at like analytics in, like your YouTube analytics, it'll look at the retention, how many people stay within, it's like the first 30 seconds is what they look at. And you can, if you have really bad retention, that makes it like the YouTube algorithm's going to go, yeah, we're not going to recommend this video because people who are clicking on it don't stick around, don't like it. Appreciate that you think that way about trust. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Was seeing the end, but definitely buying it till you read the chat. Trust in people? What's, yeah. Kind of clickbaity videos often get a dislike from you. Yeah. Rarely ever. I've never given a dislike. I just don't do anything. Let's see. Load the master holotape. I'm not one that does that. I don't do dislikes. I don't do, yeah. Or leave a comment. Like if you don't like a video, like leave a crappy comment. Like master holotape. That's the one we want. I don't bother. Like if I just don't like a video, I just go away. I don't feel the need to, leave the salt,
And maybe Harper's Ferry is not the nasty scorch beast nest.
It's been a while. I think last time I did this, I used a jetpack and just went right over there, but we're going to have to kind of go the, yeah, my sound is definitely bonkers. It's there, but it's really quiet. Black powder pistol got a head. Yeah, black powder pistol got a buffs. All the black powder weapons did. Well, the black powder, and I'm kind of curious, like the black powder blunderbuss. Oh, here we go. The black powder blunderbuss got a, what is it? It's got a bigger buff than the pistol, but something's weird there. Like there must be some differentiation between those two now, because they used to be identical, and now one does a lot more damage than the other, at least on that update or on those notes. So I don't know. There's a lot to digest. Fatman got a huge boost. Yes. The worst are videos with nothing in the title or thumbnail that indicates anyway what it's about. Oh, yeah. Well, and that's funny. So early on, when I first started doing YouTube, I had pretty good growth for the first like 2.5 months. Well, maybe not even that. Like first couple of months, the channel did really well. You can get in the armory that way. Yeah, you can get in the wall. You can get in any way. I mean, if you have a way to get up high, you can actually go right to the end. But I can't. I don't have marsupial. I don't have a jetpack. So, yeah. Blunder is more of a shotgun. I don't know, Paul. I mean, it didn't really go into details. I'm kind of curious because based on the information in the patch notes, there'll be no reason to use it, which I'm sure isn't the case. I'm sure there's something for it. If a video has no title or indicator what it's about, you're not touching it. Well, same. Setting gives a huge performance games. Check yours now. Doesn't tell you anything. Yeah, or it's something obvious that whatever. It's like, okay, this is nothing. But I used to try and come up with clever titles to things. So when I first started, I got my first 300 subscribers. Actually, my first 400 subscribers pretty quickly. It took a little over 2 months. and things were going great. Like I went from 300 to 400 in like a week, which, you know, that's pretty good, right? And especially for a brand new channel. And then growth just stopped. Like the next week I got 0 subscribers. So after getting 100 in 1 week, the next week I got 0, like literally exactly 0. And at that point I'm like, maybe I should learn how YouTube works. I should learn about YouTube because I didn't really know anything about, well, anything. Oh, I like Most Wanted. I want to get to that. And so I started watching videos and doing Google searches and just basically trying to learn YouTube. And I watched this one video, and it was an interview with other people, you know, other YouTubers, and it was talking about getting their first 1,000 subscribers, because that's really where you hit the, you know, where you can get, you know, advertising revenue. And so, and it was kind of interesting at the end of the video, because they each talked about their experiences, and they were different, but one of them was a gaming channel, and I don't know what kind of games or anything that he did, but it took him like 6 weeks or 5 weeks to get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, well, that's pretty quick. I don't know what he was doing or anything like that. And then they asked, what advice would you give to people? And his advice was simple. His advice was, title your videos for search. So basically think of what your video is about, and if someone's looking for your video, what would they type in to try and find that video, and do your videos that way. And that made a big difference. And so I started doing that. Instead of trying to come up with some clever title, I'm just like, okay, then let's try that. And it actually did make a difference. It actually helps. And it actually helps you make better titles as well. Maybe not the most interesting ones, but they tend to be pretty accurate, and people know that that you're going to deliver what you say. But yeah, I still use that. And this was like 3 years ago. I watched that. I'm like, that was probably one of the best advice that I ever saw for doing YouTube. Okay, we need to listen to Abby, but we're going to go to Most Wanted. I like Most Wanted. Let's see here. Don't like him either. Does way too much. Especially, he does that. What? Who does what way too much? Something I do? Fusion Fighter, for you non-VATS video, such a cool title. Thank you. Thank you. Well, and that's, you know, like the thumbnails, I try not to repeat what like when I put text on a thumbnail, I try to limit it. Number one, I try to put only 2 words on there. I like doing it that way. It just looks better to me. But I try not to repeat what's in the title. Sometimes I do, it depends. But yeah, I'm actually happy with how that video turned out. I was, yeah. Sometimes I'm less happy than others, but I actually liked how that one turned out. Do you guys know there's a custom any setting that changes the time you have to hold the PA exit button? It's amazing. Really? I didn't know that. Although that would, if you shorten it, that means you could end up exiting quicker than you mean to, kind of thing. I don't remember thinking it being too, come on. I don't remember thinking it takes too long. Awful because it would kick you out of PA too early. Yeah. Deputy boss. Oh, there's a, let's see if I can hit this thing with the, it doesn't seem to be slowing him down at all. Did I deposit much? A little bit. Trying to get him. Trying to get some caps that I never ever spend. There's Jeep in a trance trying to decide who wants to do get the ticket. Did I get it? Nope. I'm just trying to get this. I'm on a mission to kill the gold varmint. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. That was a slow, painful road to get that.
Oh no, the cavalry's here. Y'all better stop him from shooting up the wagon. If old Nelly...
He's very tough, Angel. Even if you've got like hard-hitting stuff, it still takes a lot of... It looks like my food and drink. I've been ignoring that. My character's all, excuse me? I need to be fed. What about the food? All right, food. Probably have something. Roasted Mirelurk. Stingwing fillet. There we go. There's some endurance. Oh, what is that skin that they have? Was that a buzzplate? I can't tell. They're moving too fast. Is that a no? Is that? Oh, it's Zweihander. Okay, I'm like, what is that? That is Whitehander. That's a good one. Need to be fed. I don't have your food. So controls, power armor, exit delay. Is that in the regular INI or is that in a is that a custom any? I wouldn't change mine though. I'm fine with the delay as it is now. It's fine.
What that means? The sheriff's back in town, and he's got
Slice
his
pack.
eye on the wagon.
Custom. All right. Hello to Atlanta. Welcome, Shay. I don't want the head. I want the fusion cores. We'll cripple. Yeah, we got that crippled. Scatter shot works great in immobilizing these things. That won't be a thing anymore, apparently, right? Because we're not going to be able to shoot stuff that is behind the enemy, so I won't be able to VATS the fusion core when it's facing me anymore, which is good. That makes him way too squishy. All right, what weapon did I get?
Ice cold Nuka-Cola.
What weapon did I get? I mean, Western Spirit wouldn't be bad, or Gunther's Big Iron, or one of those. I got something. I don't know what.
Give the food stall a visit. Got all sorts of fine treats from there.
Let's see. Okay, Western Spirit is good. Oh wow, I'm maxed out. Maxed out on script. Wow, a lot of script today. Do you miss doing the spend script and the purveyor vids? I do miss them. Yes, I would love to do them again. It's just with 3 stars, it just isn't that interesting anymore. I mean, there wasn't, like, I wasn't really interested in doing it, and I think people weren't interested in watching them that much anymore. I mean, I know some people like them no matter what, but I think definitely they were doing worse. And when they add 4 stars to the purveyor, if that ever happens, which I'm assuming it will, I will start them up again. That's my plan, is like, as soon as they add 4 stars to the purveyor, I'll start doing those on a regular basis again. Because I like doing them, they're fun to do, and people like watching them. But with 3 stars at this point, it just, to me, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of point. Let's see, Western Spirit, that's actually pretty good damage. Zealot's War Drum. Oh, that's just, what am I doing? That's not a thing. Let's put that away. I'm like, Zealot's War Drum, like I'm gonna use that. Let's see, Zealot's War Drum. Western Spirit, what does that have on it? Vicious Receiver, Line Long Barrel, Line Stock. I mean, I would like to have a suppressor on it, but that's decent damage. Damage while aiming. I don't know if I know any mods. Let's see if I know any mods.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour.
Got Western Spirit and second 3-star lever action. Oh wow, nice. Okay, so Western Spirit. Okay, so I know Hardened. What does Vicious do? Extra critical damage, Hardened. Oh wow, that's okay. That's a lot of extra damage. It's like an extra 50 damage. Line Long Barrel I'd use. Glow sights, no muzzle. Okay, so I don't know any of that. So I could put a Hardened Receiver on it, and that's actually going to hit pretty hard. I'm going to save that. I'll look at that at a later time. I'm going to stick with the 2 weapons I got for this one. Okay, and probably we've got plans or something.
Got all sorts of fine treats from there.
Capian bottle, cowboy cutouts, and a Blue Ridge rug. Light combat. Oh my god, jeez. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of things. And Chum Trough, we'll drop that. Let's do this. There we go. All right, so we need to load the master holotape into Sam's terminal, which, that's the one in the capital again, where we already were. See, this quest is just like, one more thing. Excuse me, one more team. Western Spirit and Sleepy Spirit. Post the lines and how-tos in the chat. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jules. Appreciate that. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people interested in that. There is a... Whoops, that's not what I'm doing. There's one there. There's another one over there. They're everywhere. I actually went looking for them the other day. Didn't find any, of course. They never show up when I'm looking. It's always when I'm just doing whatever and I don't want to have anything to do with them that they're all, hey, come play with us. Yeah, my sound is definitely a little quiet. This location, just in general, it figures into a lot of things. I mean, you come here twice for this quest. Then you have the, the Brotherhood quest, which would be next. I don't know if I'll do the Brotherhood quest line next or if I'll do... I mean, that'll follow next after this, but I don't know if I'll do that because there's a lot of side questing that I wouldn't mind. I mean, still haven't done Bureau of Tourism. I have the bucket list quest. So there's at least a couple of side quests. There's probably some others that it's nice to not only do main quests all the time, break it up with some side questing here and there. So I may do that in the next stream. I don't know. Or maybe a PTS. Maybe we'll get a PTS on Monday or something. I don't know. And if we get PTS tomorrow, I don't know. Like my original plan was to do a stream like live, when we get the PTS. But if it's like on a day I don't stream, I don't know what I'll do. It's one of those things when you stream off of your regular, it's not my regular day. It's like, I don't know. People aren't necessarily going to be tuning in because they're watching other people. All right, so this is a little bit of go downstairs, come upstairs, go downstairs, come upstairs. Shoot a bunch of ghouls. Let's see. Oh, it does bug me not to have, yeah. It's like, yeah, servers got some issues. It does bug me when everything goes silent like this, though. Oh, is this it? Oh, yeah, okay. Uh-oh, I hear a door. We'll close the door. Yeah, it's so quiet. My movement, I can't hear my movement speed or my movement noises. Okay, so it wants us to load master holotape, which we're not going to be able to do. Let's see, gain access to his terminal. All right, let's do, gotta go downstairs. Can I loot? Probably not. There we go. We do some looting. PTS will be there. Enjoy your day. It'll be there eventually, Patrick. Enjoy your day. Oh yeah, enjoy my day tomorrow. Well, I don't necessarily have that. I mean, it's mostly just like stuff to do. It's not necessarily, it's not like I got like fun things planned. It's mostly just, I mean, like I had a video, well, and see, that's the thing. I had a video I was going to do. I wanted to do a 10 mil subby video. I want to like have a look at that weapon and kind of take it for a spin. But it's getting a big buff in the PTS. I'm like, okay, well, I don't really want to evaluate it now because it's getting a buff. So I'll just wait and evaluate it, maybe on the PTS. So, I mean, that's the thing. If the PTS does go live, I will be on that regardless. So it's just a matter of if I would stream it or not, really. Because that's what I'll be doing. If that comes out tomorrow, then that's what I'll be doing tomorrow is PTS. Kind of like when the, when the Gleaming Depths PTS came out. And I remember that first weekend. In fact, that's when Jules and I spent like all afternoon one day. Well, it was afternoon for me. Doing a raid, trying to get past like one stage, and after like 3 hours, I gave up. Can't hear any movement speed either. You're too stealthy for them. Yeah. It can wait. Well, I can wait. I don't know. Well, I'll just have to see what happens. Let's see. Oh, I gained access to his terminal. Let's see. Accounts. Password resets, I think. Nope. Account lockdowns. We want Sam Blackwell. There we go. Now I can go back upstairs. I'm actually kind of surprised. My voice is pretty hoarse. I thought it would be completely gone before now, after doing the earlier stream. So, my voice is held up better than I thought it would, so I'm happy about that. Keep going up. Up, and around. They don't launch stuff on Saturday. They have, in the past. They did, when they did the Foshnot, supposedly the improves Foshnot, that was a Saturday. So they have done a Saturday PTS. They've done it on every, in fact, I saw some, it showed the percentage of the days that they've launched. I mean, Friday is usually when they do it, but they actually had one on a Sunday once. It was like, 1% of the time. So I'm guessing it was just like one time they did it, but glad the 10 miller SMG is getting buffed. Yeah, and it looks like it's pretty significant. I mean, I didn't play with it much. I crafted one on a custom server because I actually didn't want to craft one off of a custom server. So I crafted one on a custom server, shot a few things, went, I don't know. I mean, it feels very weak compared to like the energy commando weapons I've been using. But after the buff, I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel raspy. Tired? No, I wouldn't say I'm tired. I mean, honestly, I'm mostly just, okay, now we need to go to the relay tower. Well, there's one over here. I'm like really interested in the PTS kind of got me, those notes kind of got me you know, kind of excited for whatever's coming because I'm looking all those changes. Plus, my mind is going, okay, what do I want to look at first? And I don't know. I need to go through the notes again. And they're so long. There's so many notes. And that wasn't even everything that's changing. That was just like, some of that was just highlights. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what I want. I don't know what I want to check out first. Maybe I'll just look at what people are bitching and moaning about the most. And then look at that. It's like, okay, what are people so upset about? That's what I'll look at. All right, so we want to go up there. Want you the PTS build changes? Build changes? You mean like the building? You mean like camp building? I mean, I'll talk about that if that shows up on the PTS. I mean, that's definitely something I would talk about. I mean, I would probably talk about everything eventually. It's just a matter of what do I want to look at first. They didn't do anything on the weekend. It's rare, but it does happen. I'm saying, it wouldn't surprise me if they put it out tomorrow. Give people a day to digest the stuff, and then they can go at it tomorrow with like an idea of what they want to look at. But it might not be. Maybe it'll be Monday, Tuesday. Maybe it won't even be for another week. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, it's a massive. I mean, you saw all the changes, right? Or at least all the changes that are listed. There's a lot changing, which means there's going to be a lot of things to test. Which means we need time, right? I mean, right now we're at a point where only like 2 months until the next season. So, I don't think they can wait super long time. They have to give it to us sooner rather than later. Otherwise, you could end up with a situation where the next season gets delayed. Which sucks because then you get a shortened season, which is good or bad for some people. Shoot until I'm no longer... There we go. Well, there's still something. I hear a robot. Is he on the roof? No, he's right here. Thought he could hide from me. Okay. Let's do this. Then we have to go back to Abby, I think, one more time. Master holotape. And initiate file upload. And we get 10 caps, so that was totally worth it. Then we go back to Abby's bunker. There's a OnlyFan right there. Okay, back to Abby's bunker. It's like she says, okay, go as far away as possible and come back. Harvest infinite salt from the tears, yes. Pour protector on, yeah. Now, wasn't this door open before? Oh, it still is open, okay. I saw the back wall and just thought that was a door. Not so much. I'm actually happy to finish this all in one day. Usually what happens is I get partway through this quest and then I gotta start, you know. Every place I go, I have to clear it out again. Because it all respawns. So let's do this. Let's see, reboot. There we go, there's Abby. We hope to meet her someday. If only you could farm salt in a game like Mr. 3. Well, nobody can farm salt like him. Do I keep the stream characters? I do not. Once it runs its course and I start a new stream character, because I only have so much space and I only have one open slot on this account. So I have to get rid of it. I have no choice. And it's probably good. Otherwise, I'd have just like dozens of characters that I'd never be able to do anything with. I mean, it might be fun to go back to some. I mean, honestly, with all the changes we've had, it would actually be kind of fun to go back to some of them and go, okay, what would this character look like now? But then on the other hand, it's like they've done the quests and whatever, so it's more fun just to start over with a new, you know, with the reworked stuff and see how it goes. So yeah, definitely looking forward to doing a heavy gunner on the PTS. That'll be, or on the, for a stream character.
But they pack some serious firepower. They took their last stand somewhere in the...
Trade your salt for ultrasight. My ultrasight I use it in the hunting rifle because it just does really good damage. And I use it in the plasma flamer. I use it in the plasma flamer. I think that's, and my LMG, just because crafting 308 is just dumb. But obviously that's not gonna be a thing. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of extra ultrasight 308 probably. Far between 100 and 120 salt if you spend an entire stream on it. Wow. Notice how Bethesda stopped talking about extra character slot that was supposed to come with the goal update. Yep. I'm not sure why. I mean, I kind of expected it to come by now. I don't think it's going to be free. And I think that's what happened is they're find the location of Fort Defiance. All right, well, that's a thing. Fort Defiance, well, probably right here. There we go. All right. Did I already read about that? Where does it want me to go? Right here. Well, that's not Fort Defiance. I already know that it's not. I mean, I've been to Fort Defiance. That's kind of weird. It says find the location. Well, you've been there because I did the line in the sand. So that's kind of, well, of course, it wasn't labeled as Fort Defiance, so I wouldn't necessarily know that's where it was, I guess. Let's see. We've got Heart of the Swamp, right? Heart of the Swamp. Extra character slots will be free. Should be free. I don't care. I mean, if we were able just to get them, I'd be happy with it. I think, yeah, I'd be willing to pay Adams for one. I wouldn't mind. And I would do it. I mean, even though I have all these, it would still be nice. Like, is this? Oh, it's dead. This does not have a fast fire rate. I mean, pretty good damage, though. I mean, I don't mind if there's a cost for it. I mean, because I kind of look at it this way, right? I mean, you bought the game, and with the game, you get 5 characters. So if you want more characters, you have to buy them. So I'd be okay as long as they don't do something like, you know, silly, like, you know, thousands of atoms for a thing. But because once you have it forever. What are we doing? We're trading something down there. Oh, Ultra Sight. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I actually don't mind. I mean, farming stuff, because I used to like farming materials. I just don't do it anymore because I don't ever need to. I mean, contextual ammo, especially for some ammo types, it just pukes ammo all over you. So if all of a sudden I have to start, you know, farming materials for stuff, that's fine. Ultra Sight, though, yeah, I don't know. I don't really use Ultra Sight. Plus having yeah, that's another thing, like getting used to, wow, okay, we're just taking care of everything super quick. Getting used to like saving things like, yeah, like crafting flux. Like I haven't crafted flux for a really long time. All right, here we go. Am I gonna get a hit in before? Everything seems to be getting wrecked, like super, wow. All right, well, someone's wrecking everything. Well, I'm glad he wasn't legendary. Okay, find the location of Fort Defiance. Let's go clean up our inventory a bit. So all this talk about Ultra Sight is not going to be a thing anymore. No, Angel, what it is, if you have Ultra Sight ammo will no longer drop as contextual ammo. So if you're using Ultra Sight ammo, you will have to craft it. That's the only way you're going to be able, or buy it from another player or whatever, but you will not get it from the game anymore. At least that was the, you know, that's what they said. So, yeah, so eventually, but then when you're in a nuke, not even a nuke zone, like a rad storm area or whatever, enemies will drop the necessary components to craft, like flux, which is what you need to craft Ultra Sight. So it's gonna be something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Probably be farming Ultra Sight ammo drops so we can. And that's what I mean. Like if you use stuff that does, you know, take advantage, use your Ultra Sight weapons, get as much as you can, you know, do expeditions, do daily ops, just farm the crap out of it now if you use Ultra Sight ammo. If you don't, then it won't matter. But yeah, if you're using Ultra Sight ammo now, farm as much as you can, because after the, you know, and assuming it goes that way, right? Because it's always possible that there's so much people, you know, there's so much backlash that people just, you know, that they change their mind. That would be not unprecedented. But I'm okay with it. Like, I think it's fine because Ultra Sight, they said, is going to do that much more damage. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with everything. Like, I'm just fine. Whatever. Do whatever. Change is fun in a game like this. because we got so used to having things not change for so long. It's nice to see some, freshness. I'm not sure why, Hermos. I think they're just trying to make ultrasight ammo special. I think that's the way they're looking at it. Is ultrasight ammo is special. You only want to use it for like special occasions or whatever. So I don't know. Barely touched 76 in weeks, kind of burn out. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't play. You can switch back. I mean, you can change your ammo type back and forth. Or change weapons back and forth or whatever. I mean, once you make something, once you put a prime receiver on, it's just a receiver, right? So you can just use a different receiver. So yeah. All right, I am starting to feel it now. My voice is really, it's kind of hurting at the moment. 2 streams in one day is a lot. So I think we're going to end things a little early. We started late, but I'm going to make up for it by ending early. How about that? Oh, man. I'm assuming Mr. 3 will be on later because he's still awake. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Because he is still awake. So yeah, so definitely I'll be back on Monday, but we'll see when with the PTS and whatever, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to sign off now and go rest my throat. Rest my voice. But yes, everyone, thank you very much. Thank you again for the super chat and for the memberships. I appreciate that very much. And everyone have a good rest of your day and a good weekend.